Bum bum. Hello, Orion. Hello, hello. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a nice evening, night, day, whatever time it is for you. Welcome on in. I am doing technology things on my end to make sure everything's all good and set for you guys. Have some more videos to yap to, and Ghosty rises through the floor. Indeed. Hi, Ghosty. How are you? How are you? Hello, Dazim. Oh, it's 1 a.m. for you? It's earlier for me. It's earlier for me. That's good, Ghosty. I'm glad to hear. I'm glad to hear. Did you have work today? I can't remember if you had work. There we go. Alright, alright. And that's looking good. It's midnight for you? Ooh. Midnight shenanigans. And you had work. I hope you had a good day at work. I know, Ghosty. Every day I rise and I need to work. Ah, sigh, sigh. Congratulations, Dazim! You got a job? I'm so happy for you. Congratulations, congratulations. You have to work tomorrow? I keep forgetting that it's July 4th. Like, my brain hasn't processed that. Jesus, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in, welcome on in. Thank you, thank you. You're probably going to get fired tomorrow. Hopefully not. Good luck, Dazim. Chantico Tepesh. Yes, hello, POV. Hello, hello. Welcome on in, welcome on in. It's good to see you. I feel... Oh. Expert. Hello, Owl. Welcome on in, welcome on in. How are you? Expert, live streamer, guys. I'm actually going to remember to tweet out that I am currently streaming. Would you look at me doing the things? Ooh la la, even I'm surprised. Even I'm surprised. Shocking. So shocking. Who would have thunk? Hello, hello. I'm Sir Bacon. I like your username. Welcome on in, first time chatter. Hello, hello. I like your username a lot. If I'm streaming tomorrow, you're not going to be there. You'll be at work. No worries, Dazim. Typically, I take Fridays off. I'm usually off on Fridays. So, Owl, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Welcome on into the coven. Yeah, I'm Sir Bacon. Wonderful username, wonderful username. Your niece was born today. Congratulations. I hope you had a good time with family. That's so cute. Oh my god, the kids in my family, I have like nieces and nephews. They grow up so fast. They grow up so fast. The first chat since you followed me for a month as of tomorrow. Oh, really, Sir Bacon? I'm glad that you've been here. I am a lurker-friendly streamer, so you guys can always feel free to chat if you feel like chatting, or just lurk behind the scenes. I know I'm definitely more of a lurker myself when I'm watching YouTube or Twitch, whatever it is I'm watching. I'm definitely a lurker. Oh, a 13-hour flight? That sounds rough. No, not at all, Sir Bacon. Not at all. Ooh, Squid Game. Aren't they making like a new season of Squid Game that people are not very excited for? Like an American version of it? Something like that. All I know is that the trailer was like that they were playing a Korean game, and so people were very confused. And honestly, I was confused too. Because we don't play Korean games if you're doing an American Squid Game. Lurk in game. Oh, that's my favorite thing to do. I also like to play video games while I'm watching other people yap and play games. Making season 4, it's based in America. Oh dear. Oh dear. I'm sure I'll hear more about it. Oh, good God. Rivals! Good luck, Ghosty. Good luck, good luck. Fun. The competition. The competition is steep. At least in Marvel Rivals, I don't play those kinds of games, but the characters all look very cool. All I know about it is that they're adding a new dance emote. Methinks. Roomba, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Welcome on in, welcome on in. Have me open when playing Peak. Oh, I want to play Peak. I'll be able to play Peak in about like a week or two for you guys, so you'll get to see me either climb a mountain or fall. Place your bets now, everyone. You were born in Japan, so you're used to Japanese games, but when you were in Japan, you didn't play as many Japanese games. You play more Korean games. That's really cool, Dazim. Such a good game. I love watching it. There's a lot of games that I don't like playing myself, but I love watching. That's how I am with horror games a lot of the time. You're gonna quit. Rage quit. Your daily screen time is only 22.5 hours. Why is everyone telling me to get a life? Crazy clown. That is a crazy amount of screen time. Let me tell you that. But I can't say anything because my screen time is also really bad. My phone sometimes give me like, oh, this is your wellness check. This is how long you use your phone today. And I just swipe away. I'm like, I don't need to know. I don't need to know. I'm sure the number's terrifying. Crazy clown. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Welcome on in, welcome on in. You played Dakchi and nobody can beat you. Nice, Dazim, nice. You fully agreed to that with horror games. You were only on your Minecraft server for 15 hours with an idle time of 4 minutes. That's crazy work. I bet your Minecraft world is amazing, though. Crazy clown. Anthony Herder, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in, welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much. Today, I have lined up for you guys. We have one more daily dose of internet video that we haven't watched yet. And then after that, I think we're gonna watch something weird and random. I think we're gonna watch a video on like conspiracy theories of like High School Musical because it sounds insane and I want to know what the hell is even happening. Zia, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for the 5 bells. You're probably at work right now, so I hope you have a wonderful day at work. And thank you so much for the heart. Thank you, thank you. Welcome on in. How's your day going? Yeah, have a wonderful day at work. Thank you, thank you. Oh, what's my favorite song? That's a really good question. I think I mentioned maybe before, my favorite song is called Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls. It's an old song, and it's also really odd because it's the only song by them I listen to. But it like gives me memories, so that's my favorite song. I really like that. Horror movies, you're all about horror games, will not play. I really. You have 23 hours on a Minecraft world. I think 2 minutes of idle time. Crazy Dazim. I love seeing everyone's Minecraft worlds, so if you ever want to share in the Discord, feel free. Y'all can spam your Minecraft worlds in there. Feel free. So you didn't hate. Bye-bye, Zia. Have a wonderful day. Pulling a clutch. Oh, good job, Ghosty. Good job. What was the High School Musical video called that I have lined up for us? It's just called The High School Musical Theory by Alex Bale. I had a viewer suggest it, so we're gonna do that. Thank you so much, Zio, by the way. You made the world like 20 years ago. Might not have a save file. Ooh, that's a long time ago now. Alright, we're gonna start off with... Ooh, let me double check my audio. Okay, it looks like my audio is working for you guys. The baldest man ever. It's a daily dose of internet video. So fun.
Hello everyone, this is your daily dose of internet.
On today's episode of Whose Head is Shinier?
Ooh, I wonder how reflective.
Oh god. Oh, I'm speechless. I'm speechless. You're watching Netflix on your TV while watching your stream. Oh my god, fun. Maybe not fun fact, maybe just like equal. I definitely, on an average day of me working, I have my main screen that I'm working on. I have a screen to the right of me that I am watching stuff on, so while I work, and then I also have my phone. So I'm like constantly looking at three screens. It's bad. It's really bad, you guys. I don't even want to know what my screen time is. Like I said, I'm sure it's really, really bad. On the plane back to Korea, you think about 2 hours in, so you have 11 hours to go. Have a safe flight, Dazim. Have a safe flight. Do I have a pet? I do have a pet, Orion. My pet, his name's Maxie. And he's a Shih Tzu Poodle mix. He's very cute and very stubborn, and also probably very afraid soon because since it's July 4th in the States is around the corner and the fireworks are already going off, and he's terrified. The poor thing. The poor thing. The poor thing. Literal flight risk with this chrome dome shining in the sun. Right, Sleepy? Also, welcome on in, Sleepy. Welcome on in, welcome on in. Honestly, so true. It's essentially the equivalent of shooting a laser up at an airplane. Oh, you met your niece and then you had to go to the airport. Oh, okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed your time with your family. That was some crazy lighting, though. I've never seen such a thing. Dinks, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in, welcome on in. Hello, hello. Hope you're doing well. Thank you, thank you. Me. There we go. Oh boy. Oh goodness me.
I have never seen a goat get so scared of falling off a 2-inch cliff.
Oh dear.
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh no!
oh.
Oh!
I'm not even gonna lie, me when I trip. Me when I trip. It happens. It happens. I understand. I understand. My heart stops. And you would think that I've fallen from Mount Everest with how I react to it. Spaghetti-o radio. Oh my goodness. I'm obsessed with your username. That is so cute. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you for joining My Coven. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Spaghetti-o radio. That's fantastic. Me when you met your family after 10 years. Dazim, honestly, I'm not very close to my extended family, so I'm literally the same. I'll go out, I give my greetings, and then I figure out how I can revert into a cave or a shell so that I do not have to interact with anyone anymore. Just me things, just me things. You're welcome, Spaghetti-o. Thank you for coming in and following. Thank you, thank you. I hope you're having a wonderful day. This goat is me. Very relatable. That is a triggering noise.
Hey,
Oh.
which train goes to Tottenville?
Oh dear.
You would have had to get on this one.
Ah.
That was at Jefferson.
All right. I'll get the next one. Thank you.
During a super
Imagine missing your train. Imagine missing your train like that. The train's right in front of you, and they're like, you would have had to get on this one, but we're already moving, so goodbye. Better luck next time. Goodbye. Oof. Oof. Latu. Can you have a question? That was the question. You're very welcome, Latu. Oh god, honestly, missing like your car or your train or whatever is terrifying. So terrifying. One time I missed a ferry when I was visiting San Francisco. And so I missed my ferry that we needed to go to an island so that we could catch a train. And apparently we ended up somewhere where like the Ubers were just not coming to us, and it was so stressful. We were essentially stranded. Story time. Why did I say your name like that, woman? Back up. Latu. I was essentially stranded with the people I was traveling with, in the middle of a random neighborhood city in San Francisco, and all of the Ubers like were refusing our ride or weren't coming to us. However, the only good thing is that where we got stranded because we missed the correct ferry and we took a wrong ferry, where the wrong ferry took us was apparently a very bougie area. It was like where older people like had townhomes to retire. So the area was really nice, and that was literally the only luck because we didn't know where we were. We were completely lost, and it was so hard to try and get an Uber so that we could get back to our hotel. We just so happened to land in Bougie Town, and I was like, well, at least there's that. And you could totally tell that everyone was a retiree around us, and we were like, there's a lot of old people around. If wondering what you're watching on the plane, you're watching Alice in Wonderland on Netflix. Ooh, nice to see.
Serious moment during this play, the sound effects guy hit the wrong button.
Oh dear. Well, that's never recovering. Spaghetti-o Radio, thank you for the posture check redeem. Everyone stretch. Stretchy stretch. And the soundboard ready, so true. Oh dear, oh my. Oh dear, they are never recovering from this. Never recovering from this.
Stop telling me you need to stay with your car insurance company longer to get that better deal. That doesn't
Ma'am,
work.
I don't drive. Irrelevant to me.
Plastic. From China. Very good. Thanks for destroying our ocean. Whoa! This is it, my boy!
Dolphin.
I think they might need a new t-shirt cannon.
Oh no. Oh. That. Oh, the cheerleaders are coming. That was anticlimactic. You're going to try to stretch, but you have like a 2-inch gap. Oh my god, the crampiness from airplanes, I can't deal with. I can't deal with it. I'm like, I need my space. Back up, but you're on an airplane, so there's no such thing as personal space. I hate flying. So much.
2, 3, go.
Oh. Oh. Oh my god, that was so cute. That was so adorable. Oh my god, I love corgis so much. I love them so much. You got a fox personality, so you shift your body anyway, honestly. I'm always shifting as well, but that's because of the neurospiciness. I cannot sit still. I cannot sit still for the life of me. I know, Dazim, you're really, really tall. I love dog too. I love dog too. I love corgis. I love any dog breed that has short little stubby legs. Little stubby legs. Little stubby legs. Tall indeed. I'm a shorty though. I have opposite problems to you guys. I can fit in small spaces and I never have an issue with leg room. However, whenever I need to reach something, I must revert to monkey. I must become monkey and climb to reach a bowl, a plate, a seasoning, whatever is up on the highest shelf. Yeah, that's me. That's me. You hate dogs. A dog bit your hand. Oh, I know someone who had a really bad dog bite. It took a chunk out of their calf, and they still have the scar to this day. Oof. Oof.
I feel like there's no safe way to use virtual reality headsets.
Oh no. Oh.
You good?
Oh. Oh. Oh, goodness gracious. You guys can't see my face, but that gave me such ick. That gave me such disgust. Ewy, ewy, ewy.
So this was probably worst case scenario.
Well. Oh no. Oh. Oh my.
Vai, acelera!
What the heck, indeed. You just laughed so loud, everyone on the plane is staring at you to see. See, here's the thing, they're going to blame the workers. That is totally the company's fault. What in the hell is that? What the fuck? I don't even... Crade? I don't even know what those are. I can't even tell. I'm like torn between like lamps, toilet seats, bowls, sinks? I can't even tell. I can't even tell what they are. Via, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for the follow. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you. Thank you. You have my stream pulled up on 2 of your devices. Oh, that's cool to see. Oh god, that's so bad. I genuinely can't even tell what they are. Oh. Wow. Oh.
This bride and groom did rock, paper, scissors to decide who would get to keep their last name.
Really? Are you serious? Oh yeah. The woman's family name shall survive. Honestly, should I ever get married, I'm not changing my name. Not for any reason. I have one reason and one reason only. Government paperwork. Ugh. I don't wanna get my government ID and paperwork changed. I don't wanna do that. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of effort. No, me and paperwork, no, I think we're fine. I think we're fine keeping the names. We're fine. What? Oh. Cute.
This train broke down in the hot sun, but this delivery guy stopped by to save the day and give water to everyone.
Oh, okay. I had a terrible feeling. I thought like the train was gonna fall or something. I thought this was gonna be a tragedy. Oh my god. Give him a medal indeed. Oh. Oh. Well, he tried.
It's pretty crazy that this was caught on camera.
Oh no. What? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh shit. Oh my god.
He accidentally...
What did I just watch? Okay. I have no words. Okay. Here I was being concerned. Oh, exactly. Sorry? No, exactly. Here I was being concerned, a concerned citizen. My bad, you guys. My bad. Odds are these days, it's a prank.
bumped into the one thing that was holding everything up.
Oh no. Oh, dear Lord. Oh, no. Oh my God, the man is white. The man is the whitest shade of white you've ever seen in your life. We've all seen a bad tan line, but that is so bad. Flabbergasted. My flabbers are gasted. I cannot believe. I cannot believe. What in the world? Sammy! Hello, hello, Sammy!
This was a super lucky.
At least the glass didn't break. That's where we're at with these things, is everything gets worse and worse, and you just never know when, and odds are that, like, someone's falling, something's breaking, the glass is shattering, so... Oh, you're like, it could have been worse. It could have been worse. Hello, hello, Sammy. I'm doing well. I was looking forward to stream today, so I'm happy to be here with chat, yapping and streaming and hanging out with you guys. So I was looking forward to it. I was like, oh, please free me from my responsibilities. I don't want to adult. I want to stream. How are you doing, Sammy?
But also really good recovery.
Oh dear. Oh. That was some Fast and Furious stuff. That was some serious Fast and Furious moves. Oh my god. Fast and Furious IRL. I thought that was going to be a car crash for sure, Orion, but apparently not. I wonder too, Dazim, Ray, my wife. That was crazy. He saved that. I don't know how he saved it, but my goodness, he did. You're doing okay. Really enjoy the new season update of your game. They finally optimized it to work better. That's great, Sammy. See, that's what I wish they would do with Monster Hunter Wilds, because that game needs some fixes. But alas, alas, alas. Sag, you think you just... Oh. Be careful to zoom. And if that was Fast and Furious, he would have been shooting at the car behind him. So true, Sammy. So true. But those were some skills. I'll give him that at least. Those were some skills.
He suddenly remembered that he was a baby.
Oh? What a little gentleman. What a little... Oh dear. Oh my goodness. I'm tired just looking at him. Ooh.
This poor pigeon was overinflated.
I could get a leg cramp just looking at that. Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, I have terrible knees. So your girl right there would have fallen to the floor, collapsed, dunzo, call 911. She's not making it. Sadly. I don't have those skills, okay? My knees? Shit. Terrible. Broken. They don't work. I would return them, but I think that the exchange policy has expired. So I have what I have. You probably think I'm exaggerating, joking. No. If I kneel in the wrong way, my knees will bruise. If I run too much, my knees will bruise. So fun. It's a wonderful time. It's a wonderful time. Wow, 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 indeed. Bro's had a midlife crisis. Same, Ghosty? Not speed. You think your plane is... Oh my god. Turbulence? Plane turbulence, does he? It's Sam! Your knee extended warranty just ended the other day. Oof. Damn, Creed. So here we are suffering, unfortunately.
Nigel, come out.
Oh, oh,
How did you even fit in there, baby?
that is an excellent question because, oh my god, chunky bird, chunky bird. What a cutie, though.
Perf should not have allowed you to do that.
Oh my god.
That is so windy. Yeah. That is actually crazy.
We're not going. We're not going. We're not going. Go back. Go back. Go back. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up.
They invited the UPS guy to join them on the slip and slide, and he said yes.
Bird bones can bend? That would check out. That would make sense, actually. That would make sense. That would make sense. I don't know how birds work. I just know they're cute. That lady has very, very high self-preservation sense. Or just common sense. You see a freaking tree fall in front of you? Go back up. Back it up, back it up, back it up. It's just, unless they were planning to drive through it otherwise. Blink, blink. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, good for him, honestly. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
One of my subscribers asked me to share this video of them.
Just barely. That kid's face was like 1 second away from just bam right into the ground. Oh my god. It was horrible turbulence. Oh god. Luckily none of my plane flights I've ever had really bad turbulence, but oh god. Not sure about the bend. Not even staying watch. She was the driver. She would have done what that car did last video. So close, right, Orion? Dad reflexes, Max? Absolutely. The reflexes, right, Mavi? Hello, hello, Mavi. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Oh my god. That was terrifying. My heart stopped. Ooh.
This is a type of cold that I hope I never get to experience.
Oh my goodness. That is insane cold.
These flies totally took over this gas station in Michigan.
And yet that man is in a t-shirt. Oh my goodness. Oh.
This school in the Philippines took no chances when it came to cheating on this test.
Oh my god, are you serious? Do they have like a bad record of cheating or something? Because that's a little intense, if I do say so myself. Stay safe, Dazim. Bill Zibub was getting some gas. True. Let me know that how I am sometimes during a winter Alabama winters. Oh my god. I don't think I can make it. I'm terrible with the cold. Absolutely terrible with the cold. I get cold very easily. We say that I'm cold-blooded with how easily I get cold, so I guess it's for the best. I was born in the desert. Desert things. It still sucks though. It still sucks. The heat still sucks. It has been 110 plus these days. I am melting. I'm suffering. Save me. I crave fall. I crave winter so bad. You've taken your exam at a basketball court. Really, Sammy? Filipino anti-cheat system. Huh. Are they really that worried about it? That's crazy. You're not gonna question. 92.30 degrees Celsius. Ooh. Oh, goodness gracious.
They had to shut down the ski resort because the winds were so dangerous.
Was someone planning on going on that? Are you insane? Bye, Orion. Have a very wonderful rest of your day or night. Bye-bye. Thank you for popping in. Good night, good night. Yes, as a Filipino, we do that so often. Sometimes a class of 30 is split into 2 classrooms. That's crazy, Sammy. That is so intense. For cheating? Oh my god. The cheating chairs, though, the teachers may need binoculars. That's why they look. That is so true, Mavi. That is so, so true. How could you even tell? How can you even tell? You kill 3 roosters. R.I.P. roosters. May their meat fuel you well. Oh, now you got 2 more? Nice. Do you give names to your roosters? I wonder. Some schools are that strict. That is crazy. That is crazy. As crazy as the fact that this ski resort had to close down their space because apparently otherwise people would have still tried to go up the mountain. That's pretty damn insane. There's no bone in my body that craves being out in snow like this. None. None whatsoever. Leave me indoors, wrapped in a blanket like a burrito with some hot cocoa. That's my idea of a good time in the winter. Not that I go outdoors anyways. So really, we shouldn't be surprised. For testing your school, they would make you take it on your phone, and if you were on any other app, then the testing app would get expelled. And that is so intense, Dizzy. Oh my goodness. That is so freaking intense. The oldest rooster. Oh, you call the oldest rooster old man? That is so cute, Ghosty. That is so cute. Are blizzards sudden? I don't know. I know weather can get pretty damn wild these days. Old man is so cute. That's such a cute name.
They try to fit this giant beanbag into their car.
Oh my goodness.
This is called a tumbler pigeon and is known
Stupidity.
for doing cool tricks. I
Well,
have
all
never
right
seen
then.
a helicopter dogtail before.
Aww. Aww. Ooh. That is so cute.
This little guy needs all the moisture.
Is that good?
Me when I haven't drank any water all day. Sure, Ghosty, if you want to. I love knowing the names of everybody's animals. It's so cute. Use 2 phones. You always keep a functional dummy phone. Sammy giving the cheating tips in chat. Ghosty, thank you so much for the hydrate redeem. Thank you so much. Everyone take a sip of water. Sip, sips, sip, sips.
This
I
taxi
don't drink
driver is
enough
super
water all
lucky he
day.
didn't get hurt.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh dear lord. Well, that's terrible. Aw, that's sweet. Aw.
He really thought he was gonna get away with it.
Sir?
That is the end of this video.
Well, we all know he got caught. You don't take tests at your college, so you can't cheat either way. Jealous. Spaghetti, thank you so much for the Coven offering. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Don't know what you're talking about. That is merely common sense. Right, Sammy? Alright, my next video, that was, again, Daily Dose of Internet. And that one was specifically the baldest man ever. Quite some crazy, baldness that we had in the beginning there. I'm gonna switch my title to just be High School Musical Theory. There we go. I have no idea what this video is about. I'm just expecting it to be ridiculous. Those are my expectations. Ridiculousness to the max. Trust, don't be jealous. Classes are like 6 hours each, and there's 2 classes. Damn. Oh, damn. That's so rough. We got, oh, Ghosty's animals. Ghosty's animals. Melina, who's a duck. Sophie and Fia, who are 2 white chickens. Bronze Face, a brown-faced chicken with black. That is so cute. Big Mama, the one with her chick, and she is fat. I love all the names. I do think my favorite though is Melina the duck. That is so cute. I want to have my own farm animals. I want chickens. I want chickens so that I can have my own eggs. I love eggs, and I think chickens are cute. I think they're very cute and chubby and chunky. You only go to 1 class. You gotta remember, Ghosty. Alright, this video is the High School Musical Theory by Alex Bale. I heard some crazy things about it from the little bit that I saw, so we shall see what the hell this is all about. What in the world this is about. Did I hear they're going to be shutting down schools in Korea? They're shutting down schools in the States too. So that doesn't surprise me, Dazim. That doesn't surprise me in the slightest. Let's see what the hell this is.
Maybe I could be both. Our team is coming apart because of your singing thing. I don't think so.
Who in chat watched these movies? Because I did.
Disturbing about High School Musical. I know that sounds strange because these movies were made to be anything but disturbing. They are the quintessential cheesy Disney Channel originals where everyone is always smiling and singing, and the biggest conflict is whether Troy will play basketball or sing in a musical. They are
I never thought they were creepy. I never got that, but I did watch them when I was very young. You watch Rocky 3? I've seen all of the Rocky films. I've seen all of the Rocky films. Is it the first Rocky film where he says that iconic line of like, they pulled first blood? I think it's the first one, right? I really enjoy that film. I really enjoy it. Even though it's pretty tragic. It's pretty damn tragic. The whole message. Boss Lady is the oldest white chick. False Duck, the baby chick who's growing up with dogs. False Duck. You call one of the chicks False Duck? That is so freaking cute. That's adorable. That's really, really fucking cute. I love that. Your childhood movie was Rambo, RoboCop, Rocky, Terminator. See, I have a very wide variety of films that I've watched. I've watched High School Musical. I've watched a bunch of Disney movies. I've also seen all of those movies that you just listed, Sammy. I've watched Rambo, I've watched RoboCop, I've watched Rocky, I've watched Terminator, I was obsessed with the old Laura Croft movie with Angelina Jolie. I was obsessed with the Charlie's Angels movies that I probably watched when I was too young for them. Mesmer, the late husband of Melina. R.I.P. Mesmer. What an epic name. Happy landing, Dazim. Happy landing. Finally, land at last. What other movies? Oh, I was obsessed with another movie called The Fifth Element. I'm not sure if you guys have ever seen it. It is my favorite movie of all time. The Fifth Element. It's an old one with Bruce Willis. It came out in the 90s, I want to say. It's an amazing movie. It's an amazing movie. If we ever do a movie watch along in the Discord, that will definitely be one of them. 1000%, because I love that movie so much. Susduck, the imposter among Susduck, that is such a good name. Sussy.
Are by no means disturbing films. But if you really think about it, you'll notice these movies all have a very strange contradiction.
Do they?
These are musicals where the characters are singing and dancing about the fact that they don't want to sing and dance.
Hip-hop is my passion. I love.
Okay, I have thought about that. He makes true. Valid point. Valid points are being made. So true. So true. I did think about it. I just don't think I thought about it very much. as a kid. You're like, everyone's complaining about theater and how they're not theater kids. Everyone's being real sassy about it too. They're like, I don't do theater. I do basketball. But they are performing a musical number on how they don't do theater. True. You just can't think about it too hard, because, yeah, then it makes absolutely zero sense, and it's absolute bullshit. Never had a child if you didn't watch Happy Gilmore. I remember it. I never got into Happy Gilmore, though. I never cared for it. Like, I just have a vague recollection of its existence. Sung Jin Woo. Yes, we called him that because you're a huge anime nerd and his siblings died at birth and he only lived, and then we bought 4 black chicks that he's taking for. Sung Jin Woo. That's an epic name. Beautiful name. AKA his shadows. I love that, Ghosty. I love that so much. The irony. You watched Jackass? Oh my god, I knew someone who was obsessed with those movies. I also never got into those. They're making a Happy Gilmore 2 on July 25th. Really? You know how remakes and reboots are these days, though. That would actually make me kind of concerned, especially if you really love Gilmore. Who knows? I hope that it's good, and I hope that you like it.
To pop and lock and jam and break.
There are scenes where Chad tells Troy he shouldn't sing, immediately followed by Chad suddenly breaking into a giant choreographed song and dance.
This is true.
You know that school musical thing? Is it true you get extra credit just for auditioning?
Who cares? You ever think LeBron James or Shaquille O'Neal auditioned for their school musical?
I got it.
See, the High School Musical movies don't work if you, essentially if you use your brain. They don't work. The High School Musical movies, they'll break your brain if you think about it too much. Hi, Ram. Hello, Ram. How are you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful day. Hello. Oh my god, Sammy. You know what I saw, Sammy, that's kind of like Jackass? I watched this show. Oh, what was it called? An Idiot Abroad. I've watched that. I'm not sure if you ever heard of it. I watched a show called An Idiot Abroad. I think it would be right up your alley. It ended like a long time ago, but I remember it and it was just absolutely ridiculous. You think that is it? Oh, okay, Gusty. Well, let me know if you ever have new chickens and duckies and other animals, because that's so cute. I love farm animals so much. This movie, the logic is never sound. Nope. I don't think that there's such a thing as sound logic in any Disney movie. Like, at all. Even, like, no Disney movie makes any logical sense whatsoever. I don't think that there's a movie that could prove me wrong. That is my proclamation. That is where I take my stand. High School Musical logic non-existent. So true. It's held on by paper thin string. Not even that. Guess how old you were when Happy Gilmore came out? 5? 6? 8? Oh, I was close. You got 2 ducks, aka the one that Falstaff is growing up with. Oh my god, that's so cute. Oh, they don't have names. Oh, the other 2 duckies don't have names. Oh, they're nameless. Oh my goodness. Do you want to name them after... Do you have favorite names that you're torn between, Ghosty? Held on by hopes and dreams. Exactly, Rem. What is a theme? Give me a theme, Ghosty, to go off of. There's nothing to do on the plane. Oh my god, planes? What if we call one of them Pilot? I don't know, I think calling a chicken Pilot is kind of funny. Knight them. I'm going to be knighting the chickens. Or in this case, ducks. I'm gonna knight the ducks. Knight the adorable ducks. Oh my god, what if one of them's called Derpy? What if one of them is called Derpy, like after the Derpy tiger in K-pop Demon Hunters? One of them can be called Derpy. Derpy, and Derpy, and if you've seen the movies, then you know that Derpy really loves this potted plant, so you could call them Derpy and Pot. Or Derpy and Pilot. Those are my votes. Those are my votes. Dawn and Power Wash. Oh my god, those are good. Those are good. Those are good. Just go Japanese name for Nameless and Gomume. Your cousin tried to name them Dawn and Power Wash. I think that's pretty funny. I think that's really, really funny. Erin, hello, hello. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Oh my god, Ghosty, are you actually gonna name them Derpy and Pot? Pot makes Derpy happy. Oh my god, it's like, it has a dual meaning too. I like that. Derpy and Pot. That's actually really cute. If I do say so myself. Not to, congratulate myself too much on that, but pat on the back. I know, Dazim, you're really, really freaking tall. How is your day going, Erin, by the way, if I didn't already ask? Oh, fun fact about me and my little pupper, my little doggo. I wanted to name him Oreo because he has black and white fur. I think Oreo is a very cute name. Is it the most original? No, but I think it's adorable. You know, I think it's a very cute name. However, I was outvoted for the most basic name that most animals are called, Max. Yep. I wanted to name him Oreo, and I was outvoted so that people could be basic. And I think about it to this day. Oh no, to see. Your day's going good, Erin? Oh, that's good. My day's going well. I was saying earlier too that my day's going well now that I can stream. Oh god, all day I was working. I wanted nothing more than for the day to end so that I could just come on here and yap with you guys. You named your little pupper Snow because she's a J-Spitz. Oh my god, that's cute. That's actually really, really cute. Oh wait, we need to rewind that.
You know that school musical thing? Is it true you get extra credit just for auditioning?
Who cares? You ever think LeBron James and Shaquille O'Neal auditioned for their school musical?
I gotta get my head in the game. There's even a song called I Don't Dance that Chad sings while he's dancing. It's a really...
I remember this so vividly. I had these thoughts as well. But as a child, you cope by ignoring them. You were just like, you know what I think it is a little bit? I think when you're a kid, you're like, the adults know what they're doing, right? Like, I'm the dumb one because I'm the kid. I just don't know what the adults know. The adults are onto something. And then you grow up and you're like, nope. This was just stupid. This just made absolutely no fucking sense. I'm glad, Ghosty. Oh my god, send me pictures of Derpy and Pot. You showed up on face on the clock app. Fourth video is a picture of your face. Oh my goodness, Dazim. That is honestly... I mean, isn't it every VTuber's fear to accidentally dox yourself in face reveal? Syria! Hello, hello, Syria! My partner in crime. How are you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful night. I don't dance and I can't dance are different. You're not wrong, Sammy. You're not wrong. You may have had a point. Really, Dazir?
Weird contradiction that's always...
Oh, do you have to catch some, Ghosty? That's so freaking cute. You're gonna be up all night because you have the weekend off. So jealous. I keep forgetting tomorrow's July 4th. Is that why you have it off, Syria? Because I know that we're global in this chat, so it doesn't necessarily mean that you're in America, but is that why? I'm still gonna be working a little bit tomorrow. Just a little bit. But who knows? We'll probably have like some steak or some hot dogs or something like that, hopefully. You're gonna be up all night because this plane won't stop shaking. Oh god, I've told you guys before, I hate flights. I hate flights. Melina still doesn't let me, and we see each other every day. Oh, Ghosty. Melina's like, no. No, Melina giving you all the sass. Tomorrow, yes, but the rest of the weekend just casual. That's nice, Syria. Enjoy your days off. Enjoy, chill, relax. I need to relax. That's what I need in my life. I need some relaxation. Oh, I have to this day never used the bathroom in an airplane. I have refused. But I have yet to be forced into a position where I cannot refuse on a really, really long flight. So pray for me, y'all. You're gonna be up all night because you need to get your SS-198 one. Oh, straight up yell at me if I approach her too. Melina, the sassy duck, I see. You have to keep a meter distance from her. She's like, respect the bubble.
Kind of creeped me out for some
respect
reason. It
the
almost
bubble.
gives you the impression that these characters aren't in control or are aware of what their bodies are doing. But obviously, we're not really supposed to question the logic of these songs, because that's just kind of how musicals work. These are just fantasy, non-diegetic songs that only we, the audience, can see. There's nothing strange about them. So I tried my best to just ignore the creepy feeling I got from these movies, but the more I rewatched them, the more I couldn't deny that there was something.
Ghosty, respect what bubble? I raised her. Oh my god. Oh, I assumed that you were a guy, Ghosty. You're like, no respect from your, what do you consider? Her father, her brother? No respect for the man of the house in this household. What are we into? Oh, we are watching High School Musical Theory. Apparently this man has some issues with, oh, I just got a notification. This man has some issues with High School Musical. Evidently, that is an issue. Evidently so. Evidently so. And I am very curious. And he is pointing out all of the logical fallacies in the movies, such as that you have them all complaining and singing how they don't fuck with theater and they don't do theater, and then the entire movies are everyone singing and dancing. For an ammo type, I assumed it was a game thing, Sammy. I assumed so. Call him Ghosty the Broski. I think the funniest thing on your clock app profile is your bio. It says, I'm not gay. Is that the rounds for the FN57? Oh my god, you guys are speaking words. I don't know. I don't know. I call Sam Sam. Yes.
Very wrong with the students at East High. I believe that behind the smiles and the singing is a very dark secret about this school. A secret that the filmmakers intentionally hid within these movies 17 years ago that today I intend to solve. This is the High School Musical theory.
This is like,
You love watching
true
Alex
crime
videos
for
on
High
the
School
internet.
Musical?
But oh no, you've been hacked by a computer virus.
If only there was a safer way to use the internet.
Ad.
Private internet.
Ad.
So, what exactly is happening when the characters in these movies sing? I'm not talking about when they're performing on stage in front of a crowd.
Good night, Ghosty. Good night, sweet dreams. I hope you have a wonderful day tomorrow. Bye, bye, bye. On your very first post, you had to delete it because there was this one person in your chat that kept spamming. Yeah, you have to be careful with moderation because all sorts of people exist on the internet alongside you, you know? Killjoy! Welcome back in, Killjoy! Hello, Killjoy, I see you. Welcome. How's your day going? I hope you're having a good one. Night-night, Ghosty. Night-night. Used by the Belgian police and army. Ooh, Rem, you know so many cool facts. That's so neat. That is so cool. It fades out of fade to black. Goodbye, Ghosty. You're well, Killjoy? I am. I'm having a very good day. I'm having a very good day now that I get to hang out on stream.
loud. I'm talking about when the characters are in the school hallways or the cafeteria, and suddenly, without any warning or explanation, the entire school breaks out into a highly choreographed musical number and then just moves on from it like nothing ever happened.
I'm starting to feel that this man just has an issue with musicals, which honestly valid. I know definitely not everyone likes a musical. I have a musical horror story that I experienced IRL. You joined the Discord. Oh yay, Sir Bacon. Thank you for joining. I'll see you there. I'll see you there. Good night, Sir Bacon. Good night, good night. Sweet dreams. Have a good night. Bye, bye, bye. Thank you for coming on in. A 921 is the Italian Parabellum. Ooh, and the 939 is a Russian round. That is so cool, Rem. Rifle caliber, that is so cool. That is so cool to know all of those things off the top of your head. When I was younger, I don't remember the exact context. Thank you, Sir Bacon. Thank you. Yeah, it uses the AK parent casing. I don't know off of the top of my head how old I was, but it was a very long time ago where it was like a school field trip. They forced us to go to a, yes, I do say forced. Actually, it might have been like a summer camp thing. We went to a really, really weird musical with like puppets and things. It was the creepiest, most annoying experience of my life. So much so, I think that was like, I genuinely think I blacked out. Because I was just like, what? What is happening? Why am I here? What have I done? God has forsaken me. What have I ever done to deserve this treatment? Why am I being subjected to some weird sock puppet looking things? And ever since then, I have had an apprehension to musicals. Scarred, one might say. Scarred. Want to know something funny about what happened at TSA at the airport? You almost got arrested. Scary. Oh my god, that's so terrifying. Oh my god, no. The few times the TSA has like demanded to search my bag, I've been like, I know nothing's in there. I have nothing in there, but every time you're like, what if I actually have something really bad in there and I didn't know, and you start going like, am I a criminal? Am I a spy? Am I a sleeper agent? All the thoughts. Listen, TSA can put the fear of God in me. Oh, yes, it can. Whenever you see a PUBG, you get that would be you too, Killjoy. You understand, Killjoy. You understand. Glad I never had to ever deal with musicals. Yeah, I've only ever seen one musical in person. And that was, that like wasn't bad. That was like as an adult that I watched it. I think it was, what was it called? Oh, Aladdin. It was the Disney's Aladdin musical, and that one wasn't bad. That one wasn't traumatic. No, Rem, they got it wrong. PUBG got it wrong. I see. Oh my goodness, Dazim. Ugh, good grief. Just wasted your time, huh? And I'm just like, they're different, Rem. Send them an email, Rem. Send them an email and tell them, what the hell are y'all doing over there? Smooth criminal. That's right. That's how I feel every time I go through TSA. I'm not even exaggerating. Every time I go through TSA, I'm like, am I a bad person? Is this the day that I figure out that I'm a top super secret agent and I just never knew? Today could be that day. I'm so paranoid. I'm just an anxious person. There's really no other logical explanation. Nothing other than my own anxiety getting in the way. You were traumatized by a musical. Exactly, Killjoy. You understand me. Same. Same. You almost missed your flight? Oh, God. Thankfully, I've never missed my flight, but God, that would have... Oh. Spaghetti already. Thank you so much for the hydrate. Thank you. But I can't make it specific or it would ruin the majority of true Rem. Very true. Syria, we did discuss this. We all know that I'm not the problem. It's Sochi. He's the one. You know my truth. You know my truth. Yours was a musical for your school play. Ugh. See, it's always school. Never trust school. Never trust musical school shenanigans. They'll always do you wrong. They'll always do you wrong. The most trauma I ever experienced happened because of school. I don't trust them, okay? Schools, places of evil, all right? There's a reason why schools are such great spots for horror movies. Such great horror settings. Oh, I did Dazim. I replaced it with some things that I thought would be more fun for you guys that feels a redeem that's a little bit more interactive. Try it out, Dazim. Have fun with them. Educate the peoples, Sammy. Never trust school counselors. Never trust school counselors. You don't know how true that is, Killjoy. Oh, thank you for the head pat, Redeem. Thank you so much. Never trust a school counselor. I almost did not get into the university I ended up going to because my counselor did not submit my papers. The university literally had to hound my school counselor for him to submit the necessary paperwork. Sabotage extraordinaire that school counselor was. I've never trusted a school counselor since. Oh, and Sammy, thank you so much for the Coven offering. Thank you. I appreciate you. And thank you for the hydrate. Everyone make sure that you're staying hydrated, drinking some water, and take a sippy sip. Rem, thank you so much for the Coven offering. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Good luck, Rem. They better be the non. Your counselor tried to. Oh my goodness. I actually. Not so fun fact. There was at my university. I literally went through a place where there was actually a crime that occurred at my university, and it was a stabbing. I didn't know that at the time, so here I was just riding my bike through my university campus like la da dee la da da. Off I go on my merry way to my dorm, oblivious, and then I find out once I get back to my dorm that a crime had happened right where I had just ridden my bicycle, and I was like, wow. Terrifying. The things I have experienced, guys. The things I have seen. Oh, you'd wonder how am I still sane? Trick question. I am not sane. Your Red Bull. Enjoy your Red Bull, Syria. You thought you could tell your school counselor why you wanted to be. Nope, you can't say that to anyone, Killjoy, or they will take you very seriously. They'll be like, mental illness. School counselors are either you know what? Preach it, Sammy. Preach it to the choir. IDK. I don't trust school faculty. I think it comes with the territory. Want to know something funny? The school gave you a bodyguard for a week. Ooh la la. Protect Dazim. They deal with a lot of trauma and drama on the daily. It could be good. It could be really bad on their mental health. True, Rem. Also very true. Also very, very true.
Seriously, guys, this summer I gotta make bank.
Like, what's really going on here? Are the characters aware of the fact that they just sang an entire song? Was this an impromptu flash mob that they planned? No, obviously not. We're supposed to assume that these are just fantasy sequences that only we, the audience, can see. Or that's what I originally thought. But then I took a closer look at these musical numbers.
Are they on drugs?
A very strange pattern. In the first High School Musical, Gabriella is the new girl at school, and the first time she experiences one of these spontaneous musical numbers is in the Stick to the Status Quo song in the cafeteria.
Mark, welcome on in, it's good to see you. This video is the High School Musical Theory by Alex Bale, and we're getting conspiratorial with the High School Musical movies and also talking about the terrors of musicals. The only teacher you would trust is your 8th grade math teacher. Aww. I don't think there's ever been a teacher I've trusted. I'll be completely honest. I trust no one. Especially not teachers. I was so jealous, you guys. I was so jealous of this cafeteria. Let me see if I can pause it there.
Girl at school, and the first time she experiences one of these spontaneous musical numbers is in
this cafeteria. It looks like nothing when we're looking at it, but I was so jealous of this cafeteria. It was mostly because the high school I went to, it was an outdoor high school, so we didn't have any indoor buildings pretty much. Like our hallways and our cafeteria, most of it was outdoors. I was so jealous. I wanted nothing more than to eat my lunch in peace in the cafeteria with air conditioning. I was so fucking jealous, you guys. I was so jealous. I wanted nothing more. I dreamed of this place. My math teacher was gay. I'd only think a musical would be in the deep dark if it was accompanied by horror. We'll find out, Mark, won't we? You think you scared her because you cried in front of her one time. Oh. You skipped the 8th grade. Oh, I know. You're like super smart, Dizzy, aren't you? Smarty. You've only ever trusted your junior high school teacher. The one thing that stuck with me was that engineers are better than doctors because we can bring dead electronics back to life. Oh my god, you're a technomancer. A technomancer. That's what I would call you, at least. You had an indoor cafeteria? I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous.
Stick to the Status Quo song in the cafeteria. Now, Gabriella doesn't enter until about halfway through the song, but she has a very interesting reaction to it.
What? What is
Unlike everyone else, Gabriella doesn't join in. Instead, she seems very confused and disoriented by what's going on. She's honestly reacting like how you or I would if we suddenly saw our entire school singing and dancing without any explanation. Okay, but...
Well, that's actually not true. The introvert that I am, I'm not even giving a reaction like that. I am entering, I am assuming that it is a flash mob, and then I am walking backwards. I'm walking backwards. I'm moving my feet backwards, walking back. And I'm pretending like I didn't see anything. That's how I'm handling this. You didn't like a Killjoy? Oh, I would have loved an indoor cafeteria, but I can understand that it might have been stinky with all the high schoolers. Rem, it was a cult. Good guess. The what the fuck is going on over here? The boogie virus. Just noping the fuck. Yes, exactly. I'm just noping the fuck out of there. I want nothing to do with it. Also because she's like walking in there with her food and everything, and I'm like, I'm not eating my lunch here. I'm going to the library. Peace out, y'all. I don't even want to know what this is. I'm just leaving. I'm removing myself from the situation. Whatever y'all are into over there, you do you, boo-boo, okay? You're having a cult, you're having a summoning ritual, dancing, whatever you guys got going on, feel free to continue. I'm noping out, though. I'm piecing out of this situation. You used to give all of your teachers the look so they would think that you're not smart. I also know about giving teachers the look so that they don't call on you. But for me, the look was pretending that I was very distracted. You know that when you look like you're really occupied in class so that your teacher doesn't call on you? I would do that a lot. Sound like you really wanted to be a part of the high school magic. If this was your first impression, students and teachers suddenly busting moves, you would have dropped out and moved halfway across the globe. Same. Which may or may not have given away something. Something very funny. They were basically... I was sick of... Smarty Gonzalez, Mr. Dazim, I see you. Looking, side-eyeing them. You too, right, Killjoy? Right? To be fair, this is straight up cult behavior. It is straight up cult behavior.
Maybe she's just nervous about people staring at her or something. This doesn't necessarily mean she's actually aware of this fantasy song. But this isn't the only time where something like this happens. In High School Musical 2, when Troy starts dancing in Work This Out, look at everyone's initial reaction. For a moment, they're all like, whoa, why the hell are you dancing, Troy?
This video is so serious. I mean, obviously, I think he's mostly joking, but can you guys, like, hear, like, the creepy music that he put in the background? It's like, doo-dum, 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 doo-dum. It just keeps taking me out. I'm like, what the hell is happening? I'm like, okay, I'm curious, I'm intrigued. Where are we going with this? Where are you? Okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Where are we going with this? What are you about to tell me? What are you about to tell me here? Dazim terrorizing the teachers. I see that. The creepy ambiance of a video about High School Musical. Exactly. To be fair, Troy was trying to force the indoctrination back into there. True. You know what? I always was a big fan of Gabriella. I was never really that big of a fan of Troy. Troy always pissed me off, especially in the second movie. I wanted to punch that man square in the face. Square in the face, I tell you. Be a terror to your teachers, Dazim. I wish I had the guts to be a terror to my teachers when I was younger, because honestly, most of my teachers deserved it. If I could go back, I probably would have done that different. I would just terrorized all the adults in my life and be like, behold, the monster that you made me, and now you all have to deal with it. True, Rem.
First, they are confused by the nature of these spontaneous songs before they all magically join in too. And if you still don't think that this is weird, then let me show you one final example that can't be explained away so easily. An example that legitimately creeps me out every time I see it. High School Musical 3 once again has another big cafeteria musical number with Sharpay and Ryan.
Imagine having everything we ever dreamed. Don't you want it? Maybe. Can't you see it? Kinda.
And there's initially nothing strange about it, until when the background students suddenly join in on the song without any explanation.
Dun dun dun. Your teachers were always sweet to me because I was student council president. Oh, that's really nice, Killjoy. I never did any activities like that. I was never even in any clubs or anything. I truly just kept to myself. I spent most of my time in the library. Introverted to the max, you guys. Introverted to the max. You've never seen the movie, but if you want to sucker punch Troy, you would also like to blast him. Oh, trust me, Sammy. Troy is so insufferable. He's so insufferable. In all three films, he's mostly the main character, and it's just him having an identity crisis, and you being like, Troy, get it together, man. don't know I don't know what you want from me. I don't know what I should tell you. All I know is that I freaking loved Gabriella and she's too good for you. Everyone else and your fucking nonsense and your basketballs and your singing and your dancing, get out of here, honestly. What are we doing here, Troy? Every movie is Troy having another identity crisis and all of his friends being like, Troy, you need to get it together. What do you want? What do you want, Troy? And then Troy pulling out the notebook line and being like, it's not that simple. You were in too many clubs and you had to be in those clubs. Oh, never joined any clubs myself. For when the fireworks. Oh, that's true. We're gonna have fireworks soon. That's very, very true. A lot of true crime. No, right, Rem? It's kind of funny for that, though. It's kind of funny. When you were student council, you made all of the students your disciples. Ooh la la. A cult of your own, Dizzy, I see. Sound like someone was quite the book nerd. Absolutely. Still am the book nerd, Morg. Still am. Except these days, I don't read books as much. I read a lot of manga and manhwa. Mostly manhwas. I read so many of them. Was Troy thinking to himself, dark thoughts fill his mind, and then suddenly he busts down the moves. So true. Just break into song and dance constantly. Rin. Hi, Rin. How are you? Welcome on in. How's your day going? Or night? I hope you're having a good one. Everyone was like, bro, pick a lane, musical or basketball. Just go with one, for fuck's sake. So true, Rem. No, truly, Rem, you like summarized all three movies. All three movies, right up until the very last one. Same issue. We never move on. We never evolve. It's always the same thing. And every time I was like, I thought that we handled this in the last movie. I thought that this was taken care of, but evidently not. I honestly, when I think about it, I have no idea what Disney was doing. When I look back on, I think when you look back on most of your like favorite Disney shows and Disney movies, you realize most of them were pretty insane. They made absolutely no fucking sense. And some of them even had like fucked up plots too, if you think about it. Kind of like Hunchback of Notre Dame. I'm getting tired of class. The Troy was like, no basket musical. True, Rem. True. It was when you were by yourself, you would find you in the library, your office, or in the copy room. Same, Killjoy. Autocorrect. I got you, Dazim. I get you. I wish I had brought a pillow to class. I should have done that, Dazim. Good idea. I wish I would have brought my pillow to class. I should have just slept for all my trouble.
It's very easy to miss with Sharpay in front of him, but Ryan is clearly extremely confused by the other students suddenly dancing around him. Unlike the other examples, there is no other possible explanation here. In this moment, Ryan is 100% aware of the fact that he is experiencing an unexplainable, spontaneous musical scene, and he looks deeply disturbed by this. This is a very intentional choice by the filmmakers. They are directly telling us that we should be questioning the logic of these musical scenes, which has some pretty disturbing implications about this world. Eventually Ryan does get pulled into the song like everyone else, but look at what happens after the song ends and we come back to reality.
You know what this is giving? You guys know the meme of the guy with the board full of paper and then all of the like the red yarn linking everything together, and he looks absolutely insane because he clearly has not slept or showered or drunk anything other than coffee for like the last 72 hours. You guys all know the meme I'm talking about. That is what this is giving. That's what this is giving in a nutshell. Me when I don't know what to do. Same, Killjoy. Same. Do you know an ostrich pillow? That's what I would bring. Ooh, was it comfy? I prefer foam. over feathers, because sometimes when you have feather pillows, the feathers will poke out of the pillowcases and they poke you. And I find that very annoying, so I don't like it. I don't like it. Fun fact, in Shrek 3, when Shrek went back on time in the end before Rumpel made that deal with him, he basically punished him for crimes he never committed. He put him in a cage, made his only friend explode, and made him dance while grieving. That's some dark lore that I'm not even shocked when it comes to Shrek. Shrek has a lot of Easter eggs like that. I'm not even surprised. Oh, the one from It's Always Sunny in Philly? Dun, 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 dun. Where are we going? I don't see where we're going with this video other than drugs. Like, we're all the high schoolers on drugs? Is that where we're getting to? I think that's where we're getting to.
It's ours, Ryan.
Not only are they both still posing and out of breath, like they did actually sing that entire song, it wasn't just something that they imagined, but also, look at Ryan's face. He is once again very confused about what just happened before moving on like everything's normal. We are consistently being shown that these big spontaneous musical numbers are actually happening, but it isn't something that the characters are choosing to do. It's
He
like
does look
something is
high.
taking over their bodies and forcing them to sing and dance, but they only get these rare little moments of awareness and utter terror about what's going on before they're forced to forget about it and move on like nothing ever happened. That's why these movies feel so disturbing to me, and this only gets stranger when we take a look at what happens when characters leave East High.
Dum, da, dum, da, da, dum. Thank you, Dazim, for the cheek pad. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad to see you guys having fun with the redeems. Thank you so much for the cheek pad. So what I'm gathering so far is if the answer is that they were all doing drugs, so it was just IRL high school except with the grand production costs of full-fledged musicals, because let me tell you, my high school did not have that budget. Yes, I said that, Killjoy. 3 was more focused on the Prince Charming as the villain. Rumble was only the main villain in 4. I didn't like any Shrek movie after 3. I wasn't a fan. Every Shrek movie after 3 I tapped out. I was like, I'm done. And I'm not watching the new one. I'm not watching the new Shrek movie that's gonna come out. I'm not interested in the slightest. Rin, thank you so much for the hydrate. Thank you so much. Gonna take a sippy sip. My school had the money, but there was never a musical. I tried joining theater, like maybe I did like a half-assed attempt one time, and then I returned to my shell and was like, nope, never mind. I don't want this life. 3 was a shit show. That is not what I said, Sochi. I am recording this VOD for evidence in court. Thank you very much. And I will be suing you for defamation. I said I didn't like any Shrek movie after 3. You neither, Sammy? Yeah, I used to love that. I know. I saw what they're doing with the new Shrek movie, and I'm like, I want to erase this from my psyche. I want to scrub my brain. I wish I had never seen this in my life. 4 was okay for you? Yeah, I didn't even bother to watch it. The only series that I actually went on for like a while that I still liked was Ice Age. I think Ice Age put out like, what was it, 4, 5? I watched up to 4 or 5 and I liked it. My favorite Ice Age movie was actually, I think it's the 4th one, where, with the dinosaurs and stuff. I liked that one. That one was fun. Was that 5? Is it 5 from? But I liked the one with the dinosaurs. I liked the Ice Age movie with, the dinosaurs, because of, Buck. another movie to add to a potential watch party on Discord. That movie is just, it's so fucking funny. And it's that thing where it's like fun for kids, but it has a bunch of like innuendos and dirty jokes for the adults watching. I love it so much. Dino was 3. 2 was Continental Drift. Huh. Speaking of Ice Age, the squirrel finally ate his nut. And we have to love the squirrel. The poor squirrel, ever chasing his love. I also like, was he a squirrel, actually? Because the way that they animated him was really, like, funny and weird, right? But was he a squirrel, technically? I don't remember. 4 was Pirate Monkey. Okay, so I only watched up to 4 then. But I liked those movies. I liked the Ice Age movies.
Sharpay is all...
Dakota Karma, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in, welcome on in. Thank you for joining the coven. Thank you so much. Ray, my beautiful wifey. Hi, Ray. Welcome on in, welcome on in, welcome on in. Dakota. Hello, hello, Killjoy, yet again. I hope you have fun over on the Purple app as well. How are you doing, my beautiful wifey? I hope you're good, Ray. 2 is the melting of the Ice Age. 4 is Continental Drift with the Pirate Monkey. 5 was the Meteor. Yeah, I don't even remember 5 of the Ice Age movies. I don't even remember. I do not recall. I do not recall.
Always been in the spotlight. But to follow her dream, she'll take on her toughest role yet.
Sharpay's Fabulous Adventure is a spin-off after High School Musical 3 that follows Sharpay moving to New York to pursue her dreams of becoming a Broadway star.
I forgot this movie
What's
existed.
strange about this movie is that it's not a musical. I mean, Sharpay does perform some diegetic songs on stage for an audience, but unlike all the other movies in this franchise, this movie has no spontaneous fantasy songs, which is really weird because Sharpay is like the most iconic musical character in this franchise. It almost feels like whatever causes people to spontaneously sing in this universe only...
Also, so random. I have no idea why. In one of the movies, when they're on the pool, I have... Ever since that movie, I want a pool floaty that is the shape and color of a lime slice. It is so unnecessary. It is so pointless. It is so stupid, some might say. I need it to complete my life. It's on the bucket list. It's on the bucket list. Oh, that's good, Ray. I'm so glad. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. De-stressing and relaxing and yapping away with chat. A good time, a good time. I'm glad you're doing well, Ray. And we are also watching Conspiracy Theory on High School Musical Theory. My queen, my love, Ray. It is pretty cool, right? I want a lime slice pool floaty. And then I will be happy.
Exists in East High, or at least in the surrounding area. SNL did this parody sketch with Zac Efron that feels more accurate every time I watch these movies.
High School Musical 4, new senior class.
I'm here to talk about what happens after you leave East High.
Oh, no.
Here's the deal. No one sings at college. What? People just stared at me. And from what I can tell, this is America's only singing high school.
Remember how in the
I have never seen that in my life. I didn't know they did a parody. I've literally never seen that in my life. That is so hilarious.
first High School Musical, Gabriella seemed kind of aware and confused by the spontaneous songs at first. it wasn't just a quick moment for her. She never joined in on Stick to the Status Quo. You probably never realized this, but Gabriella never actually gets a non-diegetic song until 2/3 of the way through the first movie, despite her being one of the two main characters of this musical. What if this is because she's the new girl at school and whatever's making people sing hasn't fully affected her yet? Now, there are some exceptions where characters still spontaneously sing outside of the school, like in High School Musical 2 when they're in a country club for the summer.
Oh, listen, I was just saying how Troy is kind of insufferable, but this right here, still one of the best bops ever made. Troy Bolton walked across a golf field, so that so many other boys and boy bands could run. I'm blanking on what the song is too. What is the song? Oh my god, why am I blanking on the song right now? I'm not gonna stop. Dun-it. Thank you, Rem. That was gonna drive me absolutely insane, Rem. Thank you so much. Bet on it. Oh. Watch me be the only person that starts remembering all of the lyrics of the song other than the main ones. Bet on it, bet on it, bet on it. Bet on me. Hold up. It's just so dramatic. I love this one song so much.
But that's still nearby the school in Albuquerque, and they haven't really been there for very long. The main exception to this is at the end of High School Musical 3, when Gabriella briefly goes to Stanford as a part of early enrollment, and she still has a non-diegetic song.
Take my hand, take the...
And objectively one of the worst songs in the entirety of all of the films. Albuquerque. Okay, Dazim, have a wonderful rest of your day or night. Have a good one. Bye 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 bye. Oh, yay, Killjoy. I'll see you on all the apps then. I'll see you. This song was so bad. Even me, I think I was old enough by this point to be like, okay, this is cringe now. Now by the time that we got to the third movie.
And they make a really big point about how far away Stanford is from East High.
Promise tonight in Albuquerque. It's 1,000 miles away.
So it seems like this would disprove the idea that the songs can only happen near the school. But then I took a closer look at this scene. So Gabriella went to Stanford as a part of an early enrollment and had to miss out on prom at East High, but then Troy decides to also skip prom and instead dance with Gabriella at Stanford. And this is when we get their non-diegetic song. But during the song, they're both briefly transported to East High's prom with all of their friends.
Dun dun. Are they high?
Now, obviously, this is just supposed to be a fantasy cutaway. They aren't actually back at the school. Stuff like this happens all the time in the music.
I'm probably right, Killjoy. I'm like, he's doing the build-up. He's building up. And I'm like, man, tell me. I hear you. I'm following. We got the creepy music in the background. I'm with you. Tell me. The suspense is killing me now at this point. What's the theory? What I need to know now. I desperately need to know. You never watched them, Killjoy? They're a fever dream, as you can tell by this video. They are genuinely a fever dream, for sure. Ray, thank you so much for the hydrate. Thank you. Water sippies. Troy is the catalyst. Got it. Ram, you're onto something. Is Troy the problem? That's a really good proposition right there. Is it Troy? Oh dear, oh my. Take my hand.
Numbers from these movies. These are all just imaginary fantasy sets. It's kind of like Troy and Gabriella are imagining they're back at East High and are incorporating things from their real-life surroundings into the fantasy. But if that's true, then why can we already see the exact same stone pillar set 30 minutes ago at East High? This was not part of some fantasy scene. They clearly actually built this set at East High. And this was before Gabriella even decided to go to Stanford early. But then why can we see the fantasy pillars backstage? Because in the Stanford song, the East High prom part isn't the fantasy. Stanford is. Gabriella never actually left East High.
Wow. Oh my god, that's not what... Troy is the high school musician. That's not where I thought we were going with this. Is this man about to tell me that Gabrielle is dead or something? What's happening? I'm so lost. I'm so lost. Help. I'm lost. Maybe, right, Killjoy? Is Gabriella dead? Is it gonna be one of those where it's like, oh, they were dead all along? Like, what other movie is it that, people have a theory that the ending is actually... Oh, I remember, do you guys know the movie, the old movie, which is actually, funnily enough, also a musical, Grease? There's a theory about the movie Grease as well, because it ends in such a kooky way that they think that the main characters never actually got their happy ending, they actually just died. I don't know why that's where people's imaginations go, first. They're like, death, morbidity. What if this was all in his head? Like, what if he hit his head really? Right with the theory. What if this was all in his head? Like, what if he hit his head really hard and he wanted all of that to be true, or he was on something? Oh my god, what if Troy wanted Gabriella so badly that he fantasized the entire romance with it, and he never actually had a high school true love? You might be onto something, Ray. You might be onto something. How much did this guy smoke before reading this? That's a good question, Rem. I don't know what I'm talking about. No, good guess, Ray. Killjoy, you watched Grease? You remember that? Give me an Mrs. Blue heel turn. If he was on something, I want to know what it was. He was Delulu. He was Delulu.
We are shown time and time again that these spontaneous musical numbers can cause vivid fantasy hallucinations of other places. So I think that whatever's causing Gabriella to break out into song also caused her to hallucinate going to Stanford, when in reality, she never actually left.
You might be ready to say goodbye to East High. East High's not ready to say goodbye to you.
This honestly makes more sense than Troy being able to drive all the way to Stanford and back in time for the school musical with his piece of shit car that's constantly breaking down.
Oh my god.
I'm pushing! Push harder! And if my truck falls apart because I'm spending all my free time on stage, it's all your fault.
Oh my god, I don't remember him having so many car troubles.
Is manipulating all of these students, causing them to sing and dance and even hallucinate to the point where they can't even leave. But that brings me to the
High School Musical is a horror.
Been waiting for me to answer.
Yes, tell me.
What exactly is causing all of this?
Tell me.
Why does this school seem to have this strange power over all of the students? And to be honest, for the first time ever in one of these videos, I don't actually have an answer for you. I have 5. Yes, I have come up with 5 different possible explanations for...
I was about to be so disappointed. He had me there. He had me there for a second. I was like, this man is not about to just leave me hanging. This man is not about to just leave me hanging. He did not just give me this setup just to disappoint me. How dare this man? It's in the air. Maybe. An art school. That's mine. Oh my god, Ray. I wish I went to art school. Oh, I wish I had gone to art school. Alas. I don't know. I think maybe if I had gone to art school, I might have focused on illustration, because I did like drawing when I was younger. Don't ask me to draw anything now because I don't draw anymore, so I'm really bad at it. But back in the day, when I was a little young vampireling.
For the strange phenomenon going on at East High.
Kanaya! Hello, Kanaya. I hope you're having a wonderful time. A wonderful day. You went to fashion school? That is so dope. That is really, really cool. Oh, I wish. There was a school called like FIDM? FIDM? Something that I wanted to go for the longest time. One of my earliest dreams was to be a fashion designer. And actually, fun fact, the model that I have in the works right now, my debut model that's currently being worked on, that I'm so excited and happy about, I designed her outfit. I drew her outfit myself, so you guys will get to see a little bit of my my little inner fashion designer that I wanted to be once upon a time. But yeah, I'm really excited about that. Yeah. Hi, Kanaya. Hello. How are you doing? How are you doing, my beautiful wifey?
For the first time ever, we are doing an official Alex Bale theory iceberg, and you get to decide which one you like the best. And I'm going to be sharing
ladies and gentlemen.
with you in order from sort of tame
Place
and
your
realistic
bets.
to completely batshit insane, crazy, and stupid. Some of these are going to be a little more in-depth than the others, and some of these are just going to be kind of fucking crazy, so, you know, just mentally prepare yourself for that.
Okay.
Without further ado, starting with the very tip of the iceberg, here is the most boring, tame, believable theory I
mean,
can come up
drugs has got to be one of them, right, guys? Drugs has got to be one of them.
This is all just lazy writing and coincidences, and I'm overthinking little things that actually mean nothing. This one's probably the correct answer. I mean, this is probably the correct answer to all of my theories, but you know, that's no fun. And you're not watching a YouTube fan theory for the, you know, the boring realistic answer. So, you know, let's just move on from this one. I'm not actually counting this as one of the 5.
Okay. Most likely, though. Most likely. Ken, thank you so much for the rose. You're too sweet, and you're too cute, and you're too adorable. Thank you so much for the rose, Ken. Mwah.
I've had this theory planned for a while, but fucking Danny Gonzalez kind of jokingly beat me to it first. So
Mass hysteria?
I don't know. Go check out his video. It's very funny.
Okay.
I found myself where I knew I needed to finish
Oh my god,
my
speaking of
education.
university. You did get kisses.
1518, Strasbourg, France. A woman named Frau Trofeo walked into the streets and reportedly started silently dancing without any explanation. Soon, other people began to join her, and over the next couple of weeks, hundreds of people all began uncontrollably silently dancing with no explanation or way to stop. Many collapsed from exhaustion, and some even reportedly died from heat stroke. This became known as the Dancing Plague of 1518, and it is believed to be one of the
That actually happened? Killjoy, lucky. I didn't know this was a thing. The Dancing Plague of 1518? This was not what I was expecting to be one of the... I'm dead. High School Musical, apparently is just another dancing plague. You heard it first, folks. I'm dead. Oh my god. My heart. Oh, it hurts. That's so freaking funny. That's so freaking funny. You know it too, Ram? Oh my god. My wife has struck again. Oh my goodness, Ray. Why are you so cute? Oh, this woman's going to make me cry. Oh my goodness. Everyone who just got gifted a sub, enjoy. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Enjoy your new subbies. Ray the Queen. Yes, she is. Thank you so much, Ray. Thank you so much for gifting everyone subbies. You're so sweet, Ray. Ray, the next time you stream, when I catch you. When I catch you, Ray. Be ready. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Everyone who just got gifted a sub, enjoy, enjoy, enjoy your subby. You actually studied about it and it was quite traumatizing and fascinating. I'm sure it was, Killjoy. I'm sure it was. Killjoy, what is your username over on the Purple app? Because I think... Remind me what it is over on Purple? Pineapple! The Pineapple Man returns. Hey, 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 Pineapple. Dakota Karma, you just got gifted a sub from the lovely Ray. From the lovely Queen Ray. The next time it works, Ray. Count your days, woman. Count your days, lady. Killjoy says thank you, Ray. Everyone enjoy the new subbies. This is such a random, hilarious moment. I gifted subs too. I'm over here, I'm like, the dancing plague of 1518. Subby! Impeccable timing if I do say so myself.
Most infamous cases of mass hysteria in history. The leading theory behind why this happened is because of extreme stress from famine and diseases at the time, but mass hysteria is something that still happens in many different forms to this day, even to students in high school.
Could mass hysteria be responsible for dozens of high schoolers' unexplained hiccups?
Health officials say 12 girls from Leroy Junior-Senior High School have exhibited similar symptoms.
A doctor treating them says they suffered from conversion disorder, a very real condition resulting from trauma or stress. In the Leroy case, most of the sufferers attend the high school and junior high school there.
So maybe it's as simple as the...
I'm shook. Because I was just expecting, like, the most ridiculous, outlandish things, but this is actually plausible. This could be a very legitimate, theory behind High School Musical. Oh, the man's a mad genius. The man is a crazy mad genius. The meowing nuns rem? That looked more like a dab than a fucking hiccup. Dakota! Thank you so much for the hydrate redeem. Thank you so much. Sippy sippies for everyone. Hydration is the way to go. Ray! Ray! Thank you so much for the 100 biddies. I'm gonna cry. Thank you so much for the 100 biddies. My little Angelita. Thank you so much. Mwah, 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 mwah. Mwah.
Stress of being in high school and the pressures of conforming to the status quo was enough to cause a mass hysteria at East High that resulted in students spontaneously breaking out into song
Now back
and
to
dance.
mass hysteria.
I think this is a very plausible explanation for what's happening in these movies, and it really ties in well with the core conflict these characters are facing.
Oh, my
and
streams.
if mass hysteria is this low on my iceberg, then you know these next theories are about to get really weird.
Creme brulee.
Okay, hear me out. I think Zeke is up to something. Zeke is one of the basketball side characters, and his whole thing is that he secretly loves to bake, but no one at school accepts that about him, at least until the end of the first movie.
I bake. What? I love to bake. Strudel, scones, even apple pan dowdy.
There's not a ton to his character. He's just kind of the funny food guy. He's always giving people stuff he baked.
I baked these fresh today.
Oh my god. It's weed.
Hey, ladies.
Dancing weed.
But the one strange thing that I noticed about Zeke is his relationship with Sharpay. So Zeke has a crush on Sharpay, and he tries to ask her out.
Hey, Sharpay. Well, I just thought maybe you could watch me play ball sometime or something.
And she fucking hates him.
I'd rather stick pins in my eyes.
Oh.
Evaporate, tall person.
But then...
Wait. I need to make that an audio redeem. Evaporate, tall person. And it would actually work because I'm really fucking short. I'm so short. So it would actually work perfectly. Evaporate, tall person. Oh my. You too? That's how girls talk to me. Oh my. I need to make that an audio redeem or something. I haven't put any sound alerts or anything. Oh my god. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's so good. I forgot that happened. I I'd erased it from my memory.
Ask her out.
Hey, Sharpay. Well, I just thought
Let's play it back.
you could watch me play ball sometime or something.
And she fucking hates him.
I'd rather stick pins in my eyes. Evaporate, tall person.
But then...
Whoever wrote that line, whoever wrote that line, irregardless of anything else, whoever wrote that line, high as fuck. High as fuck, and I thank you for your service, my fellow writers. Ugh, gold. Gold. You are shorter than me, Killjoy. You're not even tall, you're average height, Pineapple. What is your height again, Pineapple? Remind me. You forget, right, Ram? I forgot too. She slays.
He bakes her some cookies, and she suddenly has a very different reaction.
These cookies are genius. The best things I've ever tasted.
What's he putting in those cookies? Okay, whatever. That's kind of weird, but, you know, it's just a typical Disney Channel gag. But then, by the next movie, Sharpay completely forgets about Zeke and moves on to being obsessed with Troy.
Troy, Sharpay. Sharpay. Troy.
But then Zeke gets a job as a chef, and he's really excited to be working near Sharpay.
Chef Michael's gonna teach me the art of Austrian flake pastry. And Sharpay's gonna be where I work every day.
I think we can assume he's probably giving her food again. And then, at the end of High School Musical 2, she's kind of all over him again. There's potentially a pattern here. Then, in High School Musical 3, there's a deleted scene where Zeke is gonna ask her to prom, and once again, he's planning on bringing her more cookies, but then Jason takes them away, and all of a sudden, he seems kinda nervous.
Yeah, she's gonna listen to me. And listen good. You got this. Now, give me the cookies. You don't need these. Go on, get in there. No, you're empowered. You got these. No.
Zeke seems to really believe that the cookies are necessary to get Sharpay to go to prom with him. And it turns out he doesn't need them, but the very first thing Sharpay says is...
Hey, Sharpay.
Zeke! Cookies?
Huh. Interesting. Also, later, he finds out Jason ate the cookies meant for Sharpay, and he is very concerned.
Where's my cookies? You ate all the cookies? Those were meant for Sharpay, not you.
Those were apparently only for Sharpay, and now he's...
This is so dramatic. This is so dramatic. I know, you're 5'9", right, Pineapple? You're hella tall. That is tall, though. I don't think that's average. I think average height... Well, maybe it depends on where you are in the world, but I know the average height in the States is like 5'4"? Around there. Thank you for the likes, Ken. Thank you so much. Love-hate relationship? Mayhaps Killjoy. That's what this is looking like. The girls, are just short. Most girls are pretty short, actually. I think that in my high school, when I think back, there was only one girl that was tall. Only one. No, like 3 girls, all are they lesbians. Happy Pride. Well, Pride's over now, but it's Pride every day. You clicker train them with cookies. Yes, Ram. That's a very good explanation for it. That's a very good explanation.
Concerned about Jason, who later, during graduation, jumps on him in a very similar way to Sharpay.
Oh my god.
Those were meant for Sharpay, not you.
So, what exactly is Zeke putting in these cookies?
Aphrodisiac
I'd be willing
cookies.
to just call this a weird running gag with some maybe uncomfortable implications, but it's not just Sharpay that Zeke manipulates with his cooking. In the first movie, all the basketball boys sort of trick Troy and Gabriella into breaking up, and later they feel bad about it and decide to confess what they did to Troy.
Gabriella won't even talk to me. And I don't know why. We do.
But look at what Zeke does first.
I baked these fresh today. You probably want to try one before we tell you the rest.
He gives Troy cookies so that he won't be mad.
Snake.
And it works. Troy is never shown to be even a little upset that they caused his breakup. Zeke's cooking clearly has an effect on people, and he is constantly feeding everyone in these movies.
Zeke. Evil mastermind.
Zeke even made desserts. They're cooling. I'll let you know when they're ready. Now out of my kitchen, miss. Hey, ladies, you guys want a cupcake?
I bet you those cookies that are always left out in Troy's house were made by Zeke. There's even this weird offhand mention from Troy in the first movie about having trouble remembering the previous night.
Do you remember the night before? Not at all. All I remember is like pink jelly.
And he says the only thing he can remember is pink jelly.
All I remember is like pink jelly.
Zeke is a plant, you guys. Zeke is pure evil. Zeke be up here drugging everybody with the food. I didn't say it. That's what he said. I'm not accusing anyone of anything. That's what he said. I didn't say anything. I didn't say shit. That's what he said. So true. The fuck did he put in those cookies? It's drug, but which type? That is a good question, Pineapple. Will he say? Will we discover what was in the damn cookies? Now I need a cookie toggle. Something for the future. Evil cookie toggle. Honestly, I would probably, if I was gonna have any food toggle, it would be cake. You guys know my favorite thing ever is chocolate cake, so it would probably be cake. Rem, Zeke is a problem. Not the punch, the food. I'm starting to think that he put the green stuff in the cookies. I think that it was something a little more intense than the devil's lettuce, if I do say so myself, because what the hell is this man cooking? Let him cook, or in this case, don't let him cook. Zeke says that he's cooking. Run. Run far away. And, if possible, find out who he has a crush on and save them. Because goddamn. Goddamn. Also, side note, this is reminding me of the fact that everyone, you know what? Everyone except for the girlies were like pretty damn insufferable. Like Troy was insufferable. We talked about it. He's always having a midlife crisis about basketball or music, and this man just cannot. He cannot. Okay, it's too much for his brain to cope with. Okay, but here's the thing: his friends are also dicks as well. His friends are also assholes. Like, are you kidding me? If my friends caused my breakup with my high school sweetheart, I'm throwing hands. I've never gotten into a fight in my life. I would have gotten into a fight over that. I'm hitting someone. Someone's going down with me, okay? Someone is going down with me, and we are not going to be cool after that. I'm quitting the basketball team. I'm potentially moving schools, and I'm never speaking to you again after either. Do I hold a grudge? Yes. Yes, I do. Quite intensely. Am I quite spiteful? Absolutely. Do I forgive and forget and let go? Fuck that. Absolutely not. My peace is in the suffering of my enemies. Thank you for listening to my evil villain speech. May I have a guess? Guess away, pineapple. Maybe it was cauliflower powder. Whatever it is, you want it, Killjoy? The green stuff causes... You don't think that green stuff causes spontaneous dancing? True. Nor instant Cupid's arrow effect. Nope, it does not, Rem. Ooh. I feel like guys are pretty scornful as well. You follow Killjoy? Thank you. Thank you for understanding my grudge ways. My love you. Okay, Ray. Good night. Sweet dreams. Have a wonderful night. And buenas noches. Mwah.
I don't know, kind of sounds like something Zeke could have made him.
I love to bake. Strudel, scones, even apple pandowdy.
What if Zeke is putting something in the food that's causing all the strange behavior we see at East High? But wait, why would Zeke want the entire school to be constantly breaking out into song and dance? Well, what do these songs ultimately accomplish? The songs are ways for characters to express their inner truth. It causes Troy to realize he wants to be in the musical.
Why am I feeling so wrong? My head's in the game, but my heart's in the song.
It causes everyone to break out of the
High School Musical sing-along?
ultimately accept their fellow students for who they are.
Inside I am stirring, something strange is occurring. It's a secret I need to share.
Which allows Zeke to finally be able to be accepted as someone who wants to bake.
We're a jock. Can cook up a mean creme brulee.
Yes, I think the entire reason for all the craziness going on at East High is because Zeke is drugging people with his cooking to make them more accepting of him as a baker.
Dun dun dun! Hi, Owl! Hello, hello, Owl. Welcome on in. How are you doing tonight? Zeke's the villain, guys.
I know that this is a really insane idea that
It
has
is.
some admittedly uncomfortable implications, but you know, you gotta admit there is a surprise.
Oh my god. That was we saw where that theory was going. Oh, I'm doing well, Owl. Thank you for asking. I'm doing really, really well. Thank you. I'm glad you're doing good too. This seems like a lot of effort for cooking acceptance. Indeed.
You know,
Indeed
you
it
gotta admit,
does.
there is a surprising amount of evidence for it. I couldn't not bring it up. Well, at least we know these theories
Cook Zeke.
can't possibly get any weirder than this.
Oh my god. Oh no.
Okay, wait. Just hear me out. Breaking Bad is
Oh,
a
no.
dark, gritty crime drama about a chemistry teacher
oh no.
teaming up
More
with one of his
drugs?
former students to build a ruthless drug empire.
Mm.
High School Musical is a movie for babies about Troy trying to decide whether he wants to play basketball or sing in a musical. These are very different. You could not find two pieces of media more polar opposite than High School Musical and Breaking Bad.
Thank you so much for the follow, Owl. Thank you so much. I hope you're having a very good day. Welcome on in. You did call this you called this perfectly. Yeah.
Apart from maybe Blue's Clues and Law and Order. But what if I told you that they actually exist in the same universe? They both take place in Albuquerque, New Mexico. They both came out in the mid to late 2000s, and they both heavily feature a high school. This is sort of a meme that's gone around the internet for.
Wait. Whoa. Wait. Hold up. Wait a minute. Pause. Excuse me? This is new information. Oh my god. Is he onto something? Is this the explanation behind High School Musical madness? Oh my god. He may have solved it. How did this come to be? You're calling someone I'm about to do this. No, truly. This is like such late night shenanigans. It is midnight where I am. Expect nothing less from my lives, guys. This is just what we do. I find the most random ass shit for us on the internet so that we can all digest and discuss. Oh my goodness. That chili mimicking its magic of the high school. It's 3 a.m. for you. Okay, so the last High School Musical movie was 2008, the same year as the first season of Breaking Bad. They both take place in Albuquerque, which means that Jesse Pinkman could have gone to high school with Troy Bolton. High School Musical 2 came out in 2007 and Breaking Bad came out in 2008, and they are both set in Albuquerque, New Mexico, which means canonically Troy Bolton and Jesse Pinkman could have been in school together. Drugs. Don't do drugs, kids. It always comes back to this. Don't do drugs, kids. I think this is the best theory yet. Jesse's said by Walter White, main characters of a show Breaking Bad.
For a while because of these weird similarities. Even Mr. Matt Pat Film Theory, before he retired from YouTube, tried to make a theory about it.
And you know, as hard as I tried, I couldn't figure out how to prove that High School Musical was in the same universe as Breaking Bad.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's actually the reason why Matt Pat retired. It was just the one theory he could never crack.
Hey, if you can make an airtight connection, let me know, because that would be the best theory ever.
Well, okay, Mr. Game Theory, I accept your challenge. Let's see if we can avenge your death.
Oh. Rude.
The ones who carry us. The selfless sacrificer of hair tie.
I think that this commercial is so dumb. Come on. Ooh.
Threatened our planet.
I'm interested in this though.
Get us out of here! Are we safe? I don't know.
We are not giving up.
It could be
We'll
good.
Protect you. Light him up, Johnny! What's the plan? Trust me. I hate that plan.
That's a bad plan.
Terrible
That's a
idea.
stupid plan.
Marvel Studios The Fant.
I hope it's good. Complete side note, but with that ad, I really hope the movie's good. It's Pedro Pascal is one of my favorite actors, so I hope it's good. But you know, superhero movies these days, they don't hit the way they used to. They don't make them the way they used to either. Sag. Simpler times. What was that, Ice Spice, or was that just me? Love the Walter White pick he used. Holy shit, that was a very big callback for a Matt Pat theory. I know, Rem. So sad.
So, with all the strange behavior and hallucinations in High School Musical, there is clearly a possibility that everyone is being drugged. But what if instead of Zeke being behind it, everyone instead got hooked on a new popular drug that's going around town, Heisenberg's signature blue meth?
This is pure glass. This is art.
A drug that Breaking Bad has established can cause hallucinations.
Oh.
And
the Mormons.
Here's something I bet you never realized. Breaking Bad is also technically a musical.
Excuse?
One of the episodes opens with a random band recapping the show's plot in the desert, and it's never acknowledged again. So yes, technically, we can also call Breaking Bad a musical. Gabriella...
Wait, that was the guy that played the man who saved Ellie from The Last of Us. What? Oh, yeah. Pedro Pascal. Yeah, Pedro Pascal.
is also referred to as a freaky genius.
I don't want to be the school's freaky genius girl again.
And is shown doing lots of chemistry with blue liquids, and is even shown teaching chemistry using blue rocks.
Oh my god.
But these are just, you know, cute little connections. None of this really definitively connects these two worlds. It's gonna take more than that to avenge MatPat. Well, let me ask you a question that you've probably never really considered. What is the musical in High School Musical actually about? You might be surprised to hear that we never actually get to see the school musical that Troy and Gabriella auditioned for in the first movie. The movie just literally ends with them at the callbacks. All we really know about the actual musical in High School Musical is that it was written by Kelsey, it's called Twinkletown, and we get to hear a few songs from it.
I've been looking for.
And you know what? The more I looked into the plot of this musical, the more I began to realize how much it eerily lines up with the plot of Breaking Bad. I know that sounds crazy,
I'm dying.
but just
I'm
stick
dying.
with me on this one.
Okay,
the first
okay.
Song is called What
I'm sticking with you, buddy. You have me in chat. You have us. We're sticking with you. You got us. Trust. You have us. You have us. You wonder if the product tasted like cotton candy. Then I would have been all right, you guys, because fun fact about me, I hate the taste of cotton candy. So the way to get me is not through cotton candy flavor. If you tell me something's cotton candy flavored, nope. Cotton candy flavor, cotton candy scented, cotton candy perfume, candle. Nope. It's no. I can't. I think it tastes disgusting. Fun fact, the movie prop for the meth was rock candy. It looked like that, Rem. That's really cool. You too, Killjoy? Chocolate flavor. Okay, then I would be in trouble. Not gonna lie. I'd be in trouble with chocolate flavor.
been looking for, and it's sort of vaguely about two people embracing a new relationship together.
A relationship with meth.
You might assume that it's a romantic relationship since
Drugs.
it's sung by Troy and Gabriella, but Ryan and Sharpay also auditioned for the same role, and they're brother and sister, so I'm just gonna assume it's more of a platonic relationship.
It's hard to believe that I couldn't see you were always there beside me.
It's hard to believe that I couldn't see that you were always there beside me. This is a relationship between two people who knew each other for some time before, but only now do they see each other in a new light. Jesse was Walter's student, who he never really thought much of, until he later found out that Jesse was secretly a meth cook.
Honestly, I never expected you to amount to much, but methamphetamine? I didn't picture that.
So they decided to partner up.
I've never had someone
Oh my god.
who knows me like
Favorite theory so far. It has me wheezing. Favorite theory so far. I'm picking up what you're putting down, my friend. Okay. Also, he did point out how fucking weird it is that the siblings in the movies are always singing, like, pretty much romantic songs together, essentially. We just don't talk about that. There's a lot of things that Disney did that we just don't talk about, you know? We just don't acknowledge it. We just give Disney our money and move along our merry way. Connor, someone please call the cops. You got me, Pineapple. So you're saying if two people would be fighting on who you should pick, they should just say their stuff? Their stuff tastes like cotton candy? Yes, Owl, that is exactly what I'm saying. Yep, that's exactly what I'm saying. I hate cotton candy flavor. That's exactly what I'm saying. Disney is very, very weird. Yes, it is. You're correct.
I've never had someone that knows me like you do. Jesse is the only person in Walter's life who knows about his secret criminal activities.
so lonely before I finally found what I've been looking for.
People who make drugs together stay together.
Walter was living a sad, unfulfilling life before he partnered with Jesse.
I am an extremely overqualified high school chemistry teacher. I have watched all of my colleagues and friends surpass me in every way imaginable, and within 18 months, I will be dead.
But now he's discovered his true calling and finally found the exciting life that he's been looking for.
Oh my god. Been looking for.
The other song that Troy and Gabriella sing is called Breaking Free.
Oh my god.
And it's also just kind of vaguely about being yourself and finally being free to do what you want with someone else. And obviously, you can line that up with how Walter breaks free from his old life with Jesse, or more accurately, breaks bad.
We're breaking
Bad?
Breaks bad. What if Jesse and Walter White start kissing romantically?
Okay, so these songs line up surprisingly well, but at the same time, the lyrics are also pretty vague and could probably line up with a lot of different things if you tried hard enough. But
True.
Things get really insane when we take a look at our last song from the musical, Bop to the Top.
Yeah, we're gonna bop to the top.
This is a song about the same two characters in a competitive environment doing anything it takes to climb the ladder of success.
Anything it takes to climb the ladder of success.
This is literally the plot of Breaking Bad.
Oh my
They
goodness.
specifically describe this competition in a pretty explicitly violent, brutal way.
Kicking and scratching.
Gotta bump the competition, blow them all away.
Gotta bump the competition,
my
blow
goodness.
them all away. This is what they do in Breaking Bad.
I need to see someone now. What is the name guy? What if you suddenly got cancer and you decide to break bad? You know what I need to see now? I need to see clips of Breaking Bad with the High School Musical songs imposed on top of the on top of the Breaking Bad scenes. I think that would be so fucking funny. That's all I can think about now. I want the two mesh together. I want them to be together in holy matrimony. I need to see that. If anyone's done that already on the internet, I need to see it. I need to see it. I need to find it. Hey, I'm quite the internet sleuth. If anyone has done that, I will find it. You best believe nothing gets past me. Nothing gets past me on the internet. The shit I've been able to find will amaze you. Even people that don't want to be found. I will find their private accounts. You may be asking, Chanti, why do you need to find people's private accounts? It's not that I need to find people's private accounts, it's that sometimes for my work, I need to tag people, and then I'll be looking for their business stuff, but then in looking for their business stuff, I find their private accounts. I say innocently. TLDR, if I want to find someone, I can. I should be a private investigator. That's what I should do with my life. Same, Owl. I need therapy just the same. You saw this climbing to the top of the criminal world. You want a music sync where the bop 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 is synced to the shooting scenes from Breaking Bad? Oh my god. What are we talking about? Nabahi! Welcome on in, Nabahi! We are watching a very unhinged video on the High School Musical theory. And currently we are on the Breaking Bad theory. That Breaking Bad takes place in the same universe as High School Musical. And the two mean the same thing. Also, Nabahi, Kin says hello from the Clock app. Nimi-san. A little bit Inception going on here. You like Mario Kart and Breaking Bad. Try it on me. Inhibitions.
Wipe away your inhibitions. Walter's whole arc in the show is about giving up his moral qualms and giving into his dark side. He's wiping away his inhibitions to achieve success in the criminal world. They also randomly start speaking Spanish in this song.
Oh.
Ay, qué fabuloso.
Oh my god.
And obviously all the Mexican cartel members in Breaking Bad primarily speak Spanish.
I'm dying with this. Homeboy really said, Homeboy really said, they speak Spanish in High School Musical? They speak Spanish in Breaking Bad. Connection! Would you look at that? He was like, Spanish? Mexican cartels. Nailed it. I don't even know what to fucking say to that. You love me some good icebergs and theories, right, Nabahi? Right? Tread lightly, Nabahi. Chantico-chan. Say my name. This is grasping at straws. It is Rem, but it's so funny. I'm like on the verge of crying. Oh my god, I needed a good laugh today. Let me just tell everybody that. I'm all for it too. I ain't surprised, right, Killjoy? I'm treading in the new spirit realms. Nabahi, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. You should listen to Faded by a Stranger by Chris Webby. Ooh. I'm gonna take a pic of that because, again, goldfish memory, your girl will forget. Un momento. I take a picture. And now I will not forget. This is so...
And obviously all the Mexican cartel members in Breaking Bad primarily speak Spanish. Ryan is wearing...
That barely sounded like a Mexican speaking Spanish. That sounded more like me, a Chicana. A Mexican-American speaking Spanish. You meant faded with a faded with a stranger. Okay. Thank you, Owl. Sending all the support and food pictures. Thank you, Nabahi. Nabahi, your cooking skills? Chat, you can see Nabahi's cooking skills in the Discord server. Oh my goodness. I'm so hungry. I wish, oh my god, when the day that AI will impress me is the day that we can have a virtual potluck. Make that happen, AI. Make that happen, and then you will impress me. Oh yes, you will. I do have a Discord server, Owl, yeah. The link you can find right now. I can't add it to the Clock app, but if you go to the link in the Clock app, it'll take you to the Red app, and there you will find all of my links on my channel. We call him Chef Boyardee. Oh my god, that's amazing, Ken. That's absolutely bloody brilliant. I love that. Chef Boyardee. You wish you could type in the chord. Ken, why you rat me out? That's a beautiful name. That's what your username should be now. Chef Boyardee.
Wearing a fedora just like Heisenberg.
Oh my god.
And Sharpay is wearing a very blue dress, the signature color of Walter's meth. Heisenberg is dancing with his meth to climb to the top of the criminal world. Breaking Bad primarily speaks Spanish.
This?
Ryan is wearing a fedora just like Heisenberg, and Sharpay is wearing a very blue dress, the signature color of Walter's meth. Heisenberg is dancing with his meth to climb to the top of the criminal world. What does this mean in terms?
That was everything I wanted. He kind of did it, you know? He put the music on top of the show. I'm literally on the verge of tears because this is one of the stupidest things I've ever seen in my life, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's enough to make a girl weep. Time to terrorize the people on the Clock app. Yes, Kin's bestie can cook. Nib Boyardee. Exactly, exactly. Right, Rem? I'm so speechless. I did call it. Yeah, you called it, Rem, for sure. Oh. You can bake or cook, but mostly cook. Oh, that's so good. Let me see something real quick, because I want to make sure that you guys can always, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. Hold up. Wait a minute. Copy link. Let me see if I can send it, or at least copy paste it. Can I? No, I cannot. I cannot. Look at me. Technology does not like me. Alas. Let me see. I should be able to do this. There we go. I'm doing tech things, you guys. Beautiful. Look at me. Technology. Even when it doesn't want to work with me, I make it work. Ba-bum. You can cook ramen and macaroni cheese. Honestly, same. Me and you are the same. Also, Owl, I sent you the link in the chat, so hopefully you can copy paste it, I hope, so that you can get access to it. I can't cook, you guys. I can cook. Nabahi, he has skills that I don't have, but I cannot cook. I don't have those skills in me. I don't have those skills in me. What can I say?
Of how these universes are actually connected. Maybe Kelsey heard about the legend of Heisenberg, much like that narco corrido band in Breaking Bad, and she decided to secretly write her school musical about it. I mean, if everyone at East High is hooked on Walter's product, then clearly it's a big deal at this school, and it would get more people to watch the school musical.
A mean bowl of cereal, same.
Okay, well there you go, Mr. Matt Pat. There's my attempt at connecting
Thank you,
these two pieces of
Killjoy.
media.
Thank you.
I guess this means I get to be the new host of Game Theory? That's how that works? Yeah?
Maybe.
Anyways, thanks so much for watching. Those were my High School Musical theories. Make sure to like and subscribe, and tell me which one you think is the best.
Oh no.
What do you mean there's two more theories?
Yeah, what do you mean?
No. You can't possibly get crazier than a Breaking Bad High School Musical theory. That's clearly the limit. You can't get any more insane than that.
What?
Welcome everyone. We officially have reached the point of no return in this video, where I will now try and convince you that East High is not actually a high school, but in fact is a human zoo where scientists are secretly watching and experimenting on these students. Yes, I know that is the stupidest thing
Pineapple, you made me bump my mic. You made me bump my mic. Oh my god. Electo, Umanid. Hello. Thank you so much for the raid, Electo. Welcome on in. Hello, raiders. Welcome. How was your stream, Electo? What were you up to? What were you doing? I hope you had a good one. Welcome on in, raiders. You came in during some hilarious High School Musical unhinged conspiracy theories. Hello. My name is Chantico. I am a vampire witch VTuber, and I yap. I sit here and I yap about unhinged random things. Owl, I put it in your chat, in the clock app chat. The Umans have arrived. I see. Welcome on in, raiders. They're hilarious, Electo. I hope you had a wonderful stream. I hope you had a really good one. Welcome on in. I know that streaming can be tiring, so if you need to raid and run, I completely understand. Or if you want to stay and yap or lurk, I'm happy to have you. Thank you, and take care of yourself. Thank you. Right now, we are in a pretty unhinged theory. For High School Musical, we are in the... I will just let you guys behold this chaos for yourself. Stream is going really good for me. Pineapple's back.
and convince you.
Thank you so much, Electa, for the follow. Thank you so much. Welcome on in, welcome on in. Welcome on in, Raiders. Thank you. Welcome to My Coven.
That East High is not actually a high school, but in fact is a human zoo where scientists are secretly watching and experimenting on these students. Yes, I know that is the stupidest thing I have ever said, and yes, like always,
It's
I am
unhinged.
actually being serious.
It's unhinged.
So where do we even start with this? In the first High School Musical, Sharpay and Ryan are in the school library, and they're researching the new student at their school, Gabriela Montez.
There's something freaky about her. Where'd she say she was from?
They search her name on the internet, and the first two results tell them that Gabriela was an extremely smart student from out of town who's won a bunch of academic awards.
Wow, an Einsteinette.
But we can also very briefly see...
Hello, Go. Right, Mork? It's quite the stretch. It's quite the stretch.
A third result that reads, Gabriela, San Diego Zoo's new chimp, scientists set up real-time habitat cam. Now, at first, there's nothing all that strange about this. They searched up the name Gabriela, so they're obviously gonna get some irrelevant results about other things with the same name. No big deal. But what's weird is that this is a result about the San Diego Zoo, the same city that we can see Gabriela originally came from. And that's strange because they didn't search up anything about San Diego.
My
They just
face
searched
hurts from
Gabriela's
laughing.
name. The fact that it's from the same city is seemingly a total coincidence. But then there's also the fact that it's about a new chimp at the zoo at the exact same time that Gabriela is
This
a
is
new
crazy.
student at East High. Okay, that's two strange coincidences, but whatever. Gabriella's obviously not a chimpanzee, and this school is obviously not a zoo. I mean,
It
this
is
too
wild.
stupid of an idea to even think about.
Uh-huh.
But then I did think about it, and I kept noticing more of these weird coincidences. At the start of the first movie, listen to what Taylor says when she first
This is when
sees
you
the
need to
basketball
stop
guys.
thinking. This is when it needs to end.
Behold the zoo animals heralding the new year.
Oh my god.
Behold the zoo animals? What is going on? This is such a stupid idea, but it keeps...
I'm dying. Are you guys dying? Because I'm dying. I feel myself actively losing brain cells from this. Calling kids chimp is crazy work. It's so is goat. It's so is goat. Also, I don't remember if I said hi properly, goat. Hi, how are you? Oh my god, my face hurts so much. Right, Electo? I call short, angry kids chimps. I don't even know what to say. I'm mystified. I'm impressed at the lengths to which this man is following his desire to pursue this absolute insanity. Oh, okay.
Then I realized the
That's my
students at this
sister.
school are constantly being compared to animals.
Hey, what team?
Oh my god.
Cute too. So is a mountain lion. I smell a rat named Darvis.
Actually, I think it's two rats.
You know what I'm gonna do to those two overmoved show dogs? Nothing. What's up, Doug?
Ducky, how's my
Oh.
dashing boy?
It goes around your neck like a dog collar.
And then the fish turns into a gorgeous prince.
That girl's got more moves than an octopus in a wrestling match.
This video is 50 minutes long. However, I have made it, I believe, 2 hours. Okay, so this theory is still like one of the stupidest things I've ever heard in my life, but it is so fucking funny. However, I will also say I have never realized how many animal references were in these movies. I never realized that. Right, Killjoy? Yes, you have, respectfully. Listen, call me number one yapper because your girl can yap. Can someone recap what is the video about? The video is called The High School Musical Theory. And luckily you don't have to watch any of the earlier parts of the video words of the video to get it. It's just him going through a bunch of weird conspiracy theories in relation to the High School Musical movies. That's it. And right now we are on apparently the theory that the entirety of High School Musical is a human zoo. That's where we're at right now. Late night hour things, you know? Because I'm at that point in my day where I am tired. I want to yap with my chatters, and I want to yap about nonsensical nonsense that doesn't matter. And that's so ridiculous. And this fits that bill. Wouldn't you say? Me too. Can yap all day. Same, owl. Same. You can yap any. You would have listened to 99% of the time. We love yapping. Right, Electo? I love a good yap.
I know everyone thinks that I'm Sharpay's poodle.
The students even dress up like
Oh my goodness. Genuinely never realized any of
This is
this.
still such a stupid idea.
It is
even
so
if
dumb.
the students are constantly compared to animals, obviously we know that they're not. They're clearly human. We can see that with our own eyes. Like, what are we even supposed to assume here? That they were animals that somehow turned into humans? No, that is so stupid. End of story. Theory debunked.
Oh my god.
What the fuck? What the fuck? When Taylor is trying to explain to Gabriella why she shouldn't date Troy, she literally shows a diagram of a monkey evolving into a human.
From lowly Neanderthal and Cro-Magnon to early warriors, medieval knights, all leading up to
I'm dead.
Basketball Man.
I'm dead.
I'm gonna lose my fucking mind.
I'm gonna lose my mind too.
Why are they constantly telling us that these students are animals at a zoo? Are we really supposed to believe that these students were like originally animals that somehow evolved into humans? Hang on. No. We're not even talking about just a normal zoo anymore. This is some mad scientist sci-fi bullshit. This is not something a normal zoo does.
I'm not surprised anymore. You know what this is? All I can think about is, do you think at any point of writing this script, he just paused and he was just like, what are the words that are coming out of my mouth right now? What am I saying? What am I talking about? Because I'm there. POV, me at 3 a.m. when I don't know what to do anymore. Oh my god, same goat, same. This is like where your brain goes when you're sleep deprived, you're tired as fuck, gotta commit to the bit. You're sleep deprived, you're tired as fuck, and you can't fall asleep, and then your brain is just like, what if? I'm trying to think of like the craziest what if that I ever had in my life. I'm trying to think. What was a crazy middle of the night, I'm still awake, goddamn, that I ever had? Ugh, you know what? I'm not gonna be able to remember it off the top of my head, but I really went like, what if? What was a what if I had? I think that the most I ever got, at least that I can remember, is like lying in bed at like 4 a.m. and my brain is like, what if when we die, reincarnation is real and we become an alien species? That's one of my 4 a.m. I should be asleep, but I'm not thoughts. I don't think that's too wild though. In my defense. These are the type of stories you find on TikTok. Pretty much. POV, when I'm sleep deprived and start making a spell as I am, say what, of, which I am. That's a good one, Killjoy. That's a good one. You start thinking about what superpowers you might have. Mine was the meat industry controls PETA to make more sales. That's a good one, Go. That's a really good one. And you know why I would believe that? Because of the you know those campaigns that PETA does where they have like naked men or women and they paint them and they doll them up to look like deceased birds or like animals and such. I've always viewed that and I'm like, that is the weirdest shit I've ever seen in my life. Whose idea was this? I don't know who this is convincing to go vegan. I'm so confused. But if PETA is just controlled by the meat industry. Careful, guys. We may be onto them. We don't want the meat industry to know that we know their games. We know their games. We can't let them know. What if we are in a black hole? That's your thought. Another good one. Ooh, what if we are in a black hole? And theoretically, we don't know that we're in a black hole. Ooh, good ones, good ones. That is a good one, right? All of your dreams never let you have superpowers and you hate it. I want to be Superman. Same. Chat, if I go missing tomorrow, you know, like, the meat industry, no. They're gonna, lol. You know what's funny? Your name's the GOAT, and they're gonna get you. I was also, I've contacted my inner god.
But wait a second.
Late night
Remember,
shenanigans.
It didn't say zookeepers or zoo staff set up the habitat camera. It was specifically scientists, meaning there is some kind of scientific research going on. Okay, you know what? Fine, whatever. I am going to entertain this stupid idea. Here's how I think this could work.
Oh my god. No, 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 no. Oh, you're going to be turned into birria. No, go. You are going to be turned into birria. Oh my god, poor goat. Turned into birria tacos by the meat industry so that he doesn't continue to tell their secrets. According to mathematicians, we might actually be in a black hole. Ooh. Honestly, cool. Honestly, dope. Honestly, I don't know. Can that happen? I think I've mentioned before that I'm like, I just want some excitement. I want something actually to happen in this universe. Like, for us to discover that we're in a black hole, for an alien species to invade us. I'm bored, you guys. Can the universe give me some excitement? Something, anything. IDK. What if we are the characters in a game for the creators in space? I think about that too, Killjoy. I've had that thought too. That too. I'm like, what if I'm a video game character? What if parents aren't actually parents? What if we just spawned there? A crane truly brought us in. Won't that be astrology? Or am I just being stupid? I'm stupid, don't worry, you're not alone. Late night shenanigans. Late night shenanigans in the Chanty chat.
Students at East High were all former animals that scientists experimented on,
You're not alone,
speeding up their
goat.
evolution process and transforming them into humans. They were placed inside of an elaborate exhibit inside of the San Diego Zoo that was meant to replicate a human high school environment so that scientists could study their behavior. The scientists even set up real-time habitat cameras disguised as normal school security cameras on the ceilings.
Maybe we're being punked. Maybe we're being filmed right now.
For the most part, the zoo animals act like completely normal humans, but some animalistic traits still appear, like how they all stick within their very specific animal packs and herds.
The drama geeks and the brainiacs suddenly think that they can talk to.
This is madness. This is absolute, like, this is, I don't know what you're smoking, I don't know what you're on, but you have exceeded the limits of insanity. You have levitated. You have yeeted your mind out of your body, and you're not here on Earth with us anymore. What if there was reincarnation, and when our past saw the, we're drifting away, but then, autocorrect. I think I've said this before, possibly in a different chat. I know exactly what I'm smoking. If reincarnation is real, I'm actually going to be so upset. I'm going to be so tired. If reincarnation is a thing, please, can I be an alien? I don't want to be a human. I want to be a different species. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. We saw the light as we go out into the hospital. Oh, okay. Okay, I get you, Killjoy. Good one. Good what if. I have to deal with this shit again. No, true goat. That's me. That will be my reaction. That will be my reaction. Well, that's too damn bad. Exactly. Thank you for completing the thought, Owl. You want to have an alien baddie? Same. Same. Honestly, same. I feel you. I feel you.
Troy, I would consider myself an expert in that.
Here, I think that we've gotten enough unhinged. Let's see what the last theory is. Let's see.
The Miss Darbus theory.
Oh. Oh.
So, something at East High is forcing the characters to break out into song and dance against their will, and then seemingly forget about it.
Let's see what the last theory is, y'all.
But what is actually the point of these fantasy musical numbers?
Is she a witch?
They cause characters to express their inner truth.
And now suddenly people are confessing.
Inside, I am stirring. Something strange is occurring. It's a secret I need to share.
Troy sings about his secret desire to be in the musical. Zeke admits he loves baking. Chad comes out of the closet. The singing forces them to confess their inner truth, and it ultimately helps them discover who they really are. And you know who's constantly talking about this exact same thing?
Ayo?
Miss Darbus. Miss Darbus is East High's drama teacher, and she is constantly talking about how the theater and the musical arts can help kids express themselves.
This is where the true expression of the artist is realized, where inner truth is revealed. The stage can be a wonderful partner in the process of self-discovery.
This is where inner truth is revealed. It's a wonderful partner in self-discovery.
Girly Pop's a witch? Would you look at that?
These students? And she even talks about the theater like it has some kind of supernatural divine power.
Proximity to the arts is cleansing for the soul. The theater is a temple of art, a precious cornucopia.
I forgot how much she talks.
Energy.
Is it possible that Miss Darbus is actually aware of what's really going on at this school? Well, to answer that, we need to take a look at her reaction to Troy's non-diegetic song in High School Musical 3. So, this is the part in all of these movies where Troy is upset and he's bad at basketball and he wants to sing about being upset. So, he breaks into the school at like the middle of the night and sings the iconic song, Scream.
I forgot about that song. I like that song too. Your mom in church be like, so true, goat. What's that thing on the left middle side? Are you talking, Owl, about my little ghost? My little ghosty? I have a little ghost there. A little ghosty ghost who measures my my follower count actually. Right now he is almost full. He has my little purple ghosty has 85, 86 out of 100 follower goal. I wonder if that's what you were referring to, but yeah, I have a little ghosty friend that peeks out there. Peeky peeky. No, the pointy thing. Let me see. Are you talking about, does it move? Because it could be my wing. It could be my wing. My wing. You don't think you've heard that song? I quite like that song. Well, I don't like the song. I like how ridiculously dramatic it is. It's giving telenovela. It's giving drama queen.
This is clearly supposed to be a non-diegetic fantasy song where basketballs appear out of nowhere and the hallways literally turn upside down, and it ends with Troy back in the school's theater.
Miss D?
Troy realizes Miss Darbus is also there, and they have this
Dun, dun,
very
dun.
interesting exchange.
And the reason for your visit is?
I don't know. I think I feel like this is a good place to
Scream?
or just to think.
Miss Darbus says that Troy came here to scream, clearly referencing the song he just sang. But then Troy corrects her and says, no, I was just thinking.
This is a good place to.
She's a demon, that's my answer. Good answer,
Troy
Goat.
believes that he was just thinking to himself because he's unaware of the fact that he just sang an entire non-diegetic song. But Miss Darbus is clearly very aware of what really happened.
Witch or demon? Place your bets, people.
And she's not confused by it like other characters. She is absolutely aware of what's happening to these students, but why? Who is Miss Darbus really? Well, that's a tough question to answer, because we don't ever really get any of her backstory, except for maybe the occasional vague one-off line.
Better to consider opportunities now than in 10 years when life may limit your choices.
Better to consider opportunities before life limits your choices. Kind of sounds like she's maybe talking from personal experience. Did something...
Demons. Alright, we got a witch vote, we got a demon vote. Actually, I think we got 2 demon votes. Okay, I see you guys,
happened in her life that limited her choices? Maybe she wanted to be a Broadway star, but then got stuck as a high school drama teacher. I don't know. I mean, like I said, it's hard to really understand Miss Darbus because we don't ever get to see what her life outside of East High is like. Trust me,
what kind of demon?
All of her scenes many times, and
excellent
I've never
question.
really found anything that was useful. But maybe that's because the answer isn't in those scenes. At 46 minutes and 8 seconds into the first High School Musical, for just a brief moment, we see a wall in the school that has been completely covered in writing. It says things you'd expect, like, go Wildcats, love the Wildcats, Carol loves Tammy, all things you'd expect from the students at the school.
The creepy music is
There is
sending me.
one thing on this wall that really stands out among the others. Something that legitimately gave me chills the first time I saw it.
What?
A drawing labeled Miss Darbus with...
I'm done. I'm done. I'm finished. This is the end of me. I don't think... Oh my god. I was expecting something written. This was not what I thought he was gonna zoom in on. Oh my god. Wow. What a video. What a man to write this script. Goddamn. Wow. You know what? I'm placing my vote is witch or hag. Like a hag witch, a bog witch, like the one in Baldur's Gate 3. That's my vote, ladies and gentlemen. What kind of goat? The red kind, the goat says. LMFAO is correct. I don't even have the word for the emotion that is filling me at this point in time. Scary. So scary. Oh my god.
X's over her eyes. Now, I could understand a student writing something mean about a teacher they don't like, but this isn't just an insult. This is clearly a drawing of Miss Darbus dead. It feels like some kind of creepy school shooters drawing that really does not feel like it fits in with this very PG Disney Channel universe. I honestly can't think of any reason why they would include this depiction of Miss Darbus dead. Wait a second. When Troy broke into the school at night, why was Miss Darbus there?
Guys, we were all wrong. She's not a demon or a witch. She's a ghost. Is this your sister owl? She's a ghost. Oh, I'm crying. Oh, I'm crying. Possibly. Damn, she is a ghost. Exactly. She's dead. She's not real.
She claims it was to get some schoolwork done, but like, why is she working on it in a very dark theater as opposed to, I don't know, her house? And look at how creepy she looks, just
she was a ghost all along.
Troy. It's also weird that she just happened to be there on the one night Troy decided to break in. You know, come to think of it, it's not just that we never hear about Miss Darbus's life outside of the school, it's that we've never even seen her outside of the school grounds. Hang on, is Miss Darbus like a ghost? No, that's stupid. But wait, this isn't even the only time she's just magically appeared in the theater. The first time Troy and Gabriella try to
Basically pineapple. So all those kids are schizophrenic. Oh my god. I have a not so fun fact for you guys, but it made me think of something. There is a family, I think there was a family. I think in the United States where I think they had something like, what was it? They had somewhere like around like a ridiculous amount of kids, like somewhere between 10, 15 kids, something like that, and most of them had schizophrenia. And they were nicknamed the most mentally ill, like the sickest family in all of America or something, because of just how many of them had schizophrenia. And they did like see stuff like that. Random midnight 1 a.m. thoughts from Chanti. Let's think about it. Oh? Huh? The goat! Oh my god, thank you so much, goat! Congratulations, everyone who just got a subscription! Congratulations. Thank you so much, Go. That was so sweet of you. That's so sweet of you. Thank you so much. Welcome in, new EP Bats. Welcome to the Coven. Welcome. Enjoy your new perks. Thank you so much, Go. That was so sweet of you. Oh my god, my face already hurts from laughing today. And now you're making it hurt because I'm smiling. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you for enjoying my late night yapping for you guys. And thank you guys for sticking around. I'm actually streaming for longer than I thought that I would. Because think about it, Killjoy says. Her soul was never at rest, so why she was always at the school and not outside of the school? Killjoy with a theory. Pineapple also said, doesn't that make us schizophrenic since we can see her too? Possibly, Pineapple. Or we are all losing our minds at the wee hours of the early morning. Smarty Killjoy. But thank you so much, Go. I'm glad that I made y'all laugh. If I can bring a little bit of joy into your guys' day, honestly. I've done my job. I've done my duty. I have fulfilled my purpose.
audition for the musical, she tells them that they're too late, and we see her leave.
Perhaps the next musicale.
Troy and Gabriella decide to stick around and sing the song anyways, but then afterwards, Miss Darbus just appears in the theater again and acts like she heard the whole thing.
Wow. That's nice.
Bolton, Montez, you have a callback.
What? We saw her leave. We could even see while they were singing she was not there. But then a whole 2 minutes later, she just suddenly appears again, acting like she heard the whole thing.
She's
Look,
a ghost,
we can even see that her
guys.
appearing scares the other students.
Bolton, Montez.
She also has a very similar moment to this in the beginning of High School Musical 3.
Well, how much time will it take?
Yeah, and what the heck is the show about?
You, Mr. Danforth.
Like 5 seconds ago, we could see she was clearly not there. My favorite of these moments was
Loki. Like, on the one hand, if ghosts are a thing and your soul is still stuck here sticking around, I'm like, okay, that's it. But on the other hand, I've always kind of been curious about what it would be like to haunt. Just a me thing. Am I the only one? I don't know. I think I would be kind of curious. I would be a little bit curious. And also think about it. If you're a ghost, as long as you don't have any limitations, perhaps, maybe I could finally travel for free. Because I'm a ghost, so I don't have to pay for anything. These are the things I think of. Maybe in the afterlife as a ghost, I can finally afford travel. It is 4 a.m. for you, Killjoy. Oh my goodness. You thought so too? Oh, well, okay. I'm glad I'm not the only one. She walked off, then she appeared as she heard the ending part of the song. And so she reconsidered having them in the play. Absolutely. I would knock down a vase or two, maybe kick a cat. No. Unless the cat's being a bully. Do you guys, well, I was just about to say, do you guys know? And then I was like, no, well, you wouldn't know. I was one day, I was eating breakfast, and then I look to my left out the window, and I see a cat stalking a bird, and the next thing I know, I look again, and I see the bird with, like, feathers, like, sticking out of its mouth, and I'm like, oh, well, someone's eating good today, I suppose. R.I.P. bird. The cat has won.
In the cafeteria in High School Musical 1, after Gabriella accidentally spills her lunch on Sharpay,
I forgot about that.
Suddenly appears again.
You do not want to get into that, man.
What is going on here?
It's like a jump scare. Ah! Life limited Miss Darbus's choices. She's always at the school, always suddenly appearing out of nowhere. There's a drawing of her dead. She even talks like she's from a much older time.
Perhaps the most heinous example of cell phone abuse is ringing in the theater. What temerity!
And she hates any new modern technology.
Was that a cell phone?
No, ma'am, that was the warning bell.
This perfectly explains why everyone seems to have this supernatural musical spell over them that only she is aware of. Miss Darbus is a ghost that is haunting East High, and she is forcing these students to sing about their inner truth in order to help them discover who they really are. But let's hang on a second. The High School Musical franchise is just a bunch of
This reminded me of a TikTok where the girlfriend said, the moment I die, this relationship turns into a long-distance relationship or I will haunt you. Oh my god, you know what's so funny? That is so funny. You did call it Killjoy. Theory proven 1000%. You talk like a mom talking to her toddler. Oh my god, you guys, you reminded me, there's a reel I also saw recently that was someone saying, like, if they're gone first before their partner, and they're like, you know when people say, I hope you find happiness when I'm gone? I don't want you to be happy. I want you to be sad. I want you to be depressed. I don't want you to be happy without me. That's what you reminded me of. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm laughing. I'm crying. I'm crying. Oh, the pettiness. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. To be fair, that would be me too. Whenever I do, I want my funeral to say, stay mad. Oh, wow. Hey, listen, I encourage the petty in this chat, okay? I myself am a petty queen. I encourage the petty. I encourage the petty 1000%. Oh god, I'm first stay mad, lol. Oh, that's good. Oh, that is so good. You know what? I'm gonna be completely honest. I know that he put this one, like, her being a ghost at the bottom of the iceberg. I don't think this one is crazier than the fucking, all of them actually being human zoo animal experiments. I think that one's far more unhinged of a theory, personally. I actually think that the ghost one is even a little bit more mild than, like, the Breaking Bad theory. The Walter White one was unhinged. No, I agree. I think that, oh, it's a ghost? I don't know. I think that it's a pretty, like, normal paranormal theory. I think that the Breaking Bad and the human zoo theories were much more insane. I think those made him sound like an absolute madman. I think in comparison, the ghost is pretty tame. I think the ghost theory is pretty tame in comparison. Petty revenge is the best revenge. Amen to that. The words weren't really adding up about the generation, and so that's why I thought it was a ghost. Good catching on, Killjoy. This should be on top of the iceberg. I agree, right, Go? Like, thinking that something is because it's a ghost isn't that crazy. It's not that crazy. It's not that crazy. Nice, Killjoy. Right, Pineapple?
Grounded movies about kids in high school. There are no explicit supernatural elements in them. I don't think I can honestly claim that there's this secret, intentional, underlying message about ghosts haunting the schools in these movies. What? What, are you expecting me to just scream at you with some big, final surprise evidence? Come on, guys, I am not that predictable. High School Musical 3 was originally going to be a Halloween-themed movie called Haunted High School Musical and would have featured ghosts haunting East High. Yes, I am being 100% serious. This is real. This is actually what they were originally planning on doing with the final movie of the trilogy before they decided to scrap the idea. But we can still see
Speechless. I didn't know that. Oh my god. She is a ghost. Right? You dare use my own spells against me, Potter? I got onto it. You did. Everyone, you did. I actually do believe this now. Right? Sometimes I game owl. Yeah, actually what was it? My Monday stream, I was playing Expedition 33. Yeah. My brain worked overtime. Damn, flabbergasted. Wow. So she really, Homegirl really is a ghost. I believe it. I believe it. See, he even has better evidence for this one. Like, this is by far not the craziest thing that he said.
hidden clues from this ghost subplot that I bet you they were planning on paying off in this movie, where it would have been revealed that Miss Darbus was actually a ghost all along and she was the cause of all the students breaking out into song. And that is my final High School Musical theory. Thank you very much.
It's the best one. That's the best one.
Also, they would have revealed that the school is actually a human zoo inside of Breaking Bad. Okay, bye.
This one was the craziest one. When this man told me, like, oh, and Ryan is actually dancing with his blue drug because her dress is blue. I was like, okay, you lost me. You lost me. You lost me. I'm gone. You lost me. You completely lost me there. You need to leave. No, I knew it. I'm happy. Nuh-uh. I can rest in peace. Watch his SpongeBob theory. It gets way worse. Oh, I bet SpongeBob is... Oh, that's gotta be the most unhinged thing ever. I'm not dealing with this. What if it was just an old disease that came back up in a high school that made people dance uncontrollably? Pineapple, that was actually one of his earlier theories. It was the dance plague of the 1500s? Something like that? Something like that, he said. Let me do a little quick switcheroo. Let me see. Let me take myself to the middle. Hey, oh. Embiggen, but not embiggen too much. There we go. And I'll pull that up, and I'll put that up. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. My setup is pure chaos. I honestly don't know how I make sense of any of it. 1518. Yes, thank you, Killjoy. Yeah. The dancing plague of 1518. I just learned about that today, Pineapple. I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know that was an actual legitimate thing, but apparently it could be very, very real. No, my favorite theory by far of all of them was the ghost theory. And especially now knowing that it was supposed to be originally Halloween themed, that would have been so fun. So fun. 5 seats left for therapy. Killjoy took 1 for therapy. 3 seats left for therapy. Anyone else need some therapy after those conspiracy theories? Oh, there are 3 seats left. You did a project on the dance disease. It's kind of cool. Ooh, me. Goat will also take a therapy seat. So now there are 2 seats left for therapy. If anyone needs therapy after those conspiracy theories, there are 2 seats left. Yeah, the ghost theory was my favorite, but that's also unsuspectingly because I really deeply enjoy anything kind of like horror, supernatural-esque. It's really fun. It's really fun. Pineapple will also take a therapy seat. So there is 1 seat left in therapy, everyone. My brain was going hyper-focused mode. You got it. You got it so good. Oh my goodness. That was so funny. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even just saying it to say it. My face genuinely hurts from smiling so much. I'm squishing my cheeks. You guys can't see. It's a good problem to have. You did figure it out before the video ended. Do I need one, Owl? Owl, I'm raw dogging life at this point. I got this. I got this. She's medicated and she's, I can't say thriving, but she is surviving, you know? Killjoy's like, she does need one. I was like, you sure? Not my chat being so concerned for me. Not my chat being like, I'm gonna hold your hand when I tell you this, Chanti. You sure? Or don't jinx it. True, Goat. True. Oh my god. What a fun stream, you guys. We are gonna be ending here and calling it a night. Well, for some of us, it's not really night, is it? For some of us, we're bordering on dawn, aren't we? But we can call it a night, early morning here. So that the rest of you can try, the rest of my EP bats can try and get some sleep. Good night, my beautiful EP bats. You're about to be that guy soon. Oh my god, we've all descended into absolute. Oh my god, you know how they were, one of the first theories was like mass hysteria? Here we are. Okay, I will take a seat. I will take the last therapy seat. There you go, there you go. Good night, everyone, or good day. I hope every one of you has a wonderful rest and a good rest of your night, a good rest of your day. And I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow, but I am going to be streaming on Saturday. So I will see you guys then. I will be resting tomorrow, and I hope that you all do too. And if you're celebrating or having any yummy food or yummy drinks tomorrow, then I hope that you enjoy. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, 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 bye.